Alright, suffer. We are invited to suffer. Click to join. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's updating. Script Latin again. Not bad, not bad. Can't wait for the Touhou stream.
Latin.
Touhou stream in Latin. Yeah, I don't like how Pure Maku Howl is just like, alright, for the first 20 seconds I can do it, and then as soon as the blue rings come in, it's just like, well, now I'm struggling. And then the fourth section is just the blue rings again. But you're more condensed in your movement. It's just like, oh, fuck off.
It's been a long time.
Alright, I'm here. So yeah, Chad, I woke up today and the demo character, the character on the demo disc is showing off. It's a fortune cat. The thing that Meow's based on. So we have another cat Touhou coming.
Maud is a weird fucking cat.
But this one is closer to Meowth than Chen and Orin. Even though, well, I was about to say even though Meowth is closer to Meowth. Alright, I gotta wake up. So, yeah, I like her. And apparently a lot of people did too, because a lot of art of her.
I woke up and, yeah, my Twitter was just full of art of her.
Here's the, yeah, the thing that I noticed is, like, whatever character gets on the disc, the fans are starved, right? They want more. So, everyone's gonna draw this new character, and watch, this new character is gonna be the stage 1 boss. Like, who was on the demo disc of 17? Because there's no way that the character on the demo disc isn't either the stage 1, 2, or 3 boss. There's no way. It was Ebisu. Really?
Huh.
So it's very likely that she's the stage 1 boss. Okay. So that's good to know. And I could assume so. Now, my theory is that the game has a lot to do with the Gods of Fortune. Because, you know, the whole thing is about buying cards to use as you progress, right? So there's a currency system. And the first boss, most likely the first boss, being a lucky cat. The first boss being a lucky cat, you know, one of the most common accessories to good fortune in Japanese culture. So that made me think, like, wait a minute, what about the 7 gods of the 7 lucky gods? Because Bishamoten is one of them, and Bishamoten has been talked about a few times in Touhou.
Fuck.
So remember the way that you're told to do this is to kind of be closer.
Yeah, I know,
top,
but I never did that.
Neither did I, because I was too afraid.
Same.
And I could never do the rainbow one, because fuck it. So yeah, what I'm thinking is that Bishamoten has already been mentioned in canon. You know, it's the god that Byakuren worships, Sho's master, and Nazaren's master as well. So there's if Bishamoten shows up in any capacity, then those characters get to come back and do something as well. And while I was looking at the 7 lucky gods, I noticed something on the wiki page. Apparently the last 2 gods that are mentioned, I can't remember their names. Hold on. The last 2 gods mentioned on that article are in parentheses, often omitted. So often omitted would mean, you know, they're not...
And run's dead.
That's how it goes.
I forgot the bomb because I was too busy being proud of myself.
Often omitted would mean, like, you know, they're often left out. So that they're not included in the 7 lucky gods. So there's only ever 5 of them that are talked about. So the 7 fortune gods, not lucky. Not necessarily luck, but fortune. Fortune can mean... There's different kinds of fortune. Like, Bishamoten represents good fortune in battle and something else. But I don't know the specifics because I'm not a Japanese mythology buff. But anyway, I'm interested in that specifically because the fact that 2 of them are considered like not really, like, they're not really talked about as much as the other 5. And omitted could also mean forgotten. And things that are forgotten often end up in Gensokyo in some capacity, right? So, you know, I don't really care if I'm proven right or wrong. It's just, you know, game theory, hee hee ha ha. But I don't think it's a total stretch of the imagination that the gods of fortune would play into this game in some way. Also, yeah, the idea of it being I know it's called a beckoning cat because of the way the hand is like giant and it goes outwards and it like presses forward. Come here, come here. It could be all 7, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it would be all 7, but we know that the gods definitely exist in Touhou canon because of Bishamoten. Even though Bishamoten has never actually been seen himself, he's directly related to Nazarin, Sho, and Byakuren to an extent, right? So they exist. They exist in the lore. So they can show up, and it's possible they might. That's all. I'm wondering about that. I'm kind of excited for it, honestly. I'm kind of excited. I'm not much of a game theory kind of guy, but I don't think my idea is completely out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
That's what happened to me, and I never did it again.
Yep.
I know, chat. We know how to do that. We know what we're supposed to do, but that happens, and it crushes our confidence in it, so we don't do it.
Nope.
So you're just gonna have to bear with him going to the bottom of the screen and hoping he doesn't get walled in. Sorry.
Please be patient. I am scared.
AKA use a bomb. That's true.
Yes, I do have a good one of those.
Look at all that shit you grab that doesn't mean anything.
I know, right?
Ebisu is technically one of the 7 lucky gods as well. That's true. I read that and I was like, what? But it's not the Ebisu we know in 17, right? Is it the same Ebisu? Because the Ebisu that's mentioned on the seven gods page mentions the story of Izanagi and Izanami. Some people think so. I wonder. There's also another thing that the Zun has enjoyed putting more gods and, like, you know, stronger beings like that in his works. Okina's a pretty big example of that. Hekatia, Keiki, technically Junko. Like, when it comes to just standard, when it comes to like standard yokai, it seems a lot of the big bads that have been showing up lately have been more godlike, so to speak.
They're very strong.
The game is called the Rainbow Dragon Cave. A dragon is a kind of god, same as Kaneko. Well, in the actual lore, Gensokyo was created by the dragon. Like, the sages created Gensokyo, but you know they asked the dragon for help, and the dragon, like, one big old lightning strike later, and suddenly Gensokyo was born. So like, the strongest deity in all of Touhou, I assume, is this rainbow dragon that gave birth to Gensokyo.
That's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Monster sucks.
It's not great. Dark Rainbow Dragon is something.
There's a statue in the human village that represents the.
God damn it.
That represents the dragon. Apparently, it can tell the weather as well. Like, it has a weather crystal in it or something like that. Thank you, Rick Plaza. We'll see. The god Ebisu is Izanagi and Izanami first, stillborn child, right? Oh, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Huh. No, you're probably right about that. I can see why people would theorize that. But then that also begs the question, why is it just a stage 1 boss who's so unpopular, right? That kind of seems like a big deal. Maybe, I don't know. That seems like a big deal to me. Seems like you should put more respect on her name, but people don't. Thank you, but I'm not the one playing today. I did my 12 hours of community service on Monday, so today it's Andrew's turn. Yay. Andrew really wants to try to do this without point device mode, and then
it's not going great.
And then he's gonna try hard mode. And I'm gonna be real with you, Andrew. I don't give a fuck if you beat it with a bomb or not. But
okay, cool.
I'm not sitting here 2 hours at PDH. And I'm telling you right now, if you somehow make it a PDH and you have no bombs, that is 100% your fault, and you're dealing with the consequences.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about that. Letty and the Akis are stage 1 gods. I don't think Letty is a god, though. I'm pretty sure she's just a snow woman who has a lot of power in winter. And Zuna's gone on record as saying that if Letty used her full power, she could cause an incident herself. However, you are correct. The Aki sisters are gods.
They are.
They are smaller. They're smaller gods. So, like, Minariko is a harvest goddess, but she only really has governance over, like, a plot of land. That's about it. And Shizuha kicks the trees and paints them. That's why some of them aren't, like... That's actually, like, the lore as to why some of them aren't all equally colored. It's because Shizuha has so many to do, and she does them all individually, that sometimes she doesn't do a great job. I guess. There are 8 million gods that can't all be winners. That's another thing, right? There's a fuck ton of gods.
There's a lot of them.
Speaking of gods, have you caught up on Lotus Eaters? I have not, no. I have not caught up on Lotus Eaters. I think the last chapter I read was chapter... I think it was chapter 11 or something. And it was... The reason I didn't read it is because the newest chapter was called Part 1. So I was like, why read the first part of an ongoing chapter when the next chapter isn't available yet, right? So I stopped there. Kaneko showed up. Speaking of Kaneko...
Speaking of...
17.5... I don't know if there's a date for it, but it seems... If what I read was correct, it seems like it'll come out around the end of March. I think they only pushed it back by a week or so.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to come out the same time as the demo, and, you know, it didn't, so... Oh well. What can you do, right, chat? Yeah, it's currently on the soon trademark. I don't know, I don't know. It seemed like... Maybe I misinterpreted the tweet, but it seemed like they just pushed the release back a week, and they were supposed to release it on the 21st, right? So, add 7 days, you get the 28th. Bada bing, bada boom.
I got fooled.
To be honest, I'm not sure why you're not doing that now.
I don't know. I watched Mega Man Omega do this stage like 4 times today because I really wanted to make sure I was prepared.
Question about Shiza. Shiza paints the fall leaves, but Lily White a fairy heralds spring. Is there a god that makes the cherry blossom bloom? And if not, why is fall brought by a god but spring by a fairy?
Good question there.
Shit. That's a good question. Let me see. So as far as characters go in Touhou lore, there's only there's 2 representatives of the seasons. There is Lily White, who is the Herald of Spring, and there's Shizuha. Alright, you had your bomb active.
Yeah,
Forgot.
I still have it active.
There's Shizuha, who heralds in the coming of autumn. There's no summer, and there's no winter god. However, Letty and Yuka tend to be the ones who are associated with winter and summer the most. Letty makes sense. Well, Yuka maybe not so much, but at the same time, I don't think there's a really better role for it. So whatever, that's fine. Lily is a herald of... No, but you see, Lily does announce spring. She announces spring, but I'm pretty sure she also causes things to bloom and ushers in spring as well. Because you remember the chapter in Sengetsu-sei where Remilia wants Sakuya to capture Lily to bring her to the Scarlet Devil Mansion, so only the Scarlet Devil Mansion would enjoy the benefits of spring? So Lily definitely has some kind of power. And remember, fairies are the personification of nature itself, so a fairy of spring, since it's a fairy of nature, they would have some kind of ability over the seasons, right? So Lily would announce spring, but also would act as like a way to usher in spring as well. Maybe not as like strong as Shizuha, because Shizuha is a goddess who does it.
Okay.
Well,
You know what?
that's how it be. You might as well learn it now. Why didn't the Aki sisters appear in 16 as a mid-boss like Lily? Because they're on the Yokai Mountain, and the spring season takes place at the, Oh wait, shit,
go.
you're right. You got a point there.
Yeah, isn't the autumn stage on Yokai Mountain?
The autumn stage is on Yokai Mountain, yes. But the Aki sisters don't show up. However, Lily White shows up at the Hakone Shrine to herald in spring.
Rain.
You make a good point.
They get 20 grades every time they shoot. Oh, never mind. It's going up.
Maybe, alright, maybe it's because it's not truly... Chat, what season is it supposed to be during the events of 16? What is the appropriate season it's supposed to be? Because I know that Reimu didn't actually act very quickly during the events of Touhou 16 because her shrine was benefiting from a very nice spring. To a point where Marissa actually yelled at her. Was like, yo, you can't just ignore this incident because it's beneficial to you. You gotta go solve this shit, Reimu. Fucking bastard, what are you doing? So, I'm not sure what season it's supposed to be and the time frame of 16 happening. Summer, I think? Doyo. The in-between. Midsummer specifically. Okay, so here's... Maybe it's because Shizuha is a goddess, so she has more of, she has more of a grasp of the proper seasons. So, you remember how to do this one, right?
Yep.
Alright. So Shizuha knows that it's a false autumn. So she doesn't come out to act to, like, do anything for it, right? Because it's not really her that's doing it. She's not welcoming in the autumn. She's just like, oh shit, something's going on. Alright, that's weird. But in Lily White's case, Lily White sees spring, and she's like, yo, it's spring! And she's a fairy, so fairies are fairies. So she doesn't really see anything wrong with it. She just sees spring and thinks, yo, I gotta go and get in on that. That's what I'm thinking.
They're so much bigger than they look, man.
Okay, but how do the leaves change color then? I don't know! I don't know. Maybe it has to do with Okino's power, because Okino's really strong. So maybe it's because the area is condensed. I don't remember how to do this one.
This one.
The area is condensed to a point where Okino's abilities does it for her. But I don't know. I don't know. The Aki sisters had to work overtime so they couldn't make it to be the mid-boss. That's also an acceptable theory. I wonder what Hina was doing.
I'm gonna do this to save my goddamn life. And my hitbox is way too fat to squeeze through these. And that was just messed up. That was a blunder on my end.
I know how to do this one, and I'm fairly confident in it, but when it hits me, I definitely have a moment of, God damn it. Oh.
God damn it!
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Way to illustrate my point.
Right.
Yeah, you might as well pop the bomb.
Alright.
Spinning. I'm pretty sure Hina runs a store in the human village where she sells the dolls that she is, the Hina dolls, but I don't think it gets much traction because, you know, she is a harbinger of misfortune. Chat, is it too loud? I need to make sure. Because the volume, no one's complained about it, but my volume receding looks like it's on the higher end. Oh, right, yeah, this.
Yeah. Fuck this stupid circle.
So Tad, sounds okay. I'll drop it by like 5% when Andrew caps out here.
Alright, the fun one.
Yeah, this one takes you the whole 70 seconds. It's fine. I'll drop it by 5%. I think it's a bit loud, and the reading looks a bit loud, but... Well, obviously, Racing Bomb is broken, while certainly BS absolutely garbage if your power drops below the lower levels. Well, it's 3 free hits. I call that pretty fucking good.
It's 3 free hits that make your hitbox massive and make it even harder to not get hit.
Well, that's just Junko.
But no! Have you not seen Hikawa's cooldowns too?
I've played them too, you know.
As Racing?
Well, no, I played I played as the small girl.
Yeah, carried.
You can't even get through the fucking spell card 8 with your bomb active.
Nope.
That's silly. Why do they make your hitbox bigger? I don't understand that.
Probably to balance out the fact that you're getting free hits in this game.
But Sakuya does the same thing in the last game, but there's no penalty there.
I guess it's a timer. This one is permanent.
But the timer, I guess that's true actually. But the timer times out, you get 3 bomb pieces. This one, I guess it does last as long as you have it active. Dude, this is fucking stressful.
Shit. Really hard. Really hard if you don't have full power. And I'm out of bombs, so let me just squint real quick, make sure I don't get clipped by these massive fucking kunai.
I hate this cooldown.
Never mind, I had a hit active, that's fine.
You could also try Sanai, since you have her unlocked.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, not gonna lie.
Her Froggy Bomb is a fucking, well, it's a cooldown ender.
Oh yeah, right, non-ideal Danma.
Sanai could also give you a life piece every chapter because her Graze is still active, that's true. I have no idea why, but this one is much harder to dodge going that way than this way.
Yep. So wavy.
It fucking wiggles, dude. It's not correct.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Chat, you notice how Racin's eyes that shoot blink?
Yes.
Kinda creepy.
Oh shit,
I forgot about that. Yeah, you get too close to her, she has a fuck off repellent. Almost. Nice.
There we go. Take that. And I will.
Not ideal is a
probably
word
use
to
it.
describe this. Correct. It's very weird.
Alright, now that I try to squeeze through all this, can't do it. Alright, trying to squeeze through it again. Alright,
Chat,
that time.
for the World Cup, what shot type has the lowest multiplier? Can you play as Marissa B in Mountain of Faith, or do you lose? Do you have a point negative on that? Do you lose points if you play with that shot type? I could never do this one, but I kind of understood how it worked.
It makes perfect sense. It's just really scary.
I can't remember. Did you bomb Apollo's mirror, or did you get through it?
I bombed it.
Okay, I actually couldn't remember at all what happened in that spell card. I wasn't paying attention. I think I was trying way too hard to figure out what the difference between Lily White's abilities and the Aki sisters were. Well done.
Alright. That thing I still can't do.
You're gonna have to go faster, I think. Yikes. Oh.
Shit.
Now you're one life piece away from
I know. I took a quick glance at my counter. God! You try to dodge it, and it's just enough for one not to get.
Oh fuck!
Shit.
I forgot about this one.
My go up here so I can make them go up and down.
Moon! How the hell was this allowed?
LOLK, hey, baby.
Yep.
Nah. Shit. God damn it.
Oh. Whoa! There's so many hits! You've tuned like 4 times! 5 times!
I don't get
6 times! 7 times!
I don't get any invincibility afterwards, man.
Alright, now for her again. Now, do you bomb to survive the hits?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. I hate looking at that, dude!
I can't fit through this.
That's alright, you weren't getting through it without the bomb anyway.
Ooh, kill her. Nope. Alright,
You have-
Christine Danmaku for straight up fucking
This
murder.
is stupid.
Oh, I felt safe.
You were okay there.
I don't know that.
Both of them.
Still can't fit. God
She's
fucking
too
damn
thick.
it!
Oh,
That's
that
what you're
was...
supposed to do, but like,
I
God.
doubt you're...
Oh my God! Fuck Junko, man.
You remember her final spell card? The one where it's just more of that with her Katia shooting shit
Yes.
too? Oh, this is the timeout.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember this one correctly, the green one comes second,
And then the red one.
and it kind of like speeds up as it chases you.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the red ones do, but I'm pretty sure
They're
this
just
is
kinda
one
really
of
tight.
this is one of the spell cards that took the least amount of time to actually get when I was doing the point device thing. So yeah, so now you just kind of circle, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta circle and be very, very careful. I definitely tuned the number of times here last time we did it.
You could just pop your bomb just in case.
I guess, but I'll wait until it gets a little too tight. Like right now.
It will all despawn when it gets to the next phase. Let me see the timer for that. 32 seconds.
30, yeah. That's my despawn.
Basically 31, because we're at the end. So now it's,
Red.
yeah.
They're just slow moving, and then they do the things. I don't know why I'm shooting. I didn't let go of the shoot button. Pop it.
Alright, you got, 7 hits.
Fuck the circles. Fuck this. Alright, I can't fit through this whole thing. Nope.
close.
Damn it. Alright. Let's do it again.
Very close.
My
Raisin has
fucking hitbox is too fat.
You didn't have a bomb active there.
No, I didn't have any more.
Well, I know it, but
That's the problem. I proc my bomb and I physically can't squeeze through them. Zun, what the fuck?
maybe you should attack Akatia then, since
That's
if you're
not
farther
gonna do anything.
if you're farther away from Junko, there's more gaps to dodge through them.
I guess, maybe? I don't know, man.
Up to you. I attack Junko because I think her shit getting her shit's
That's
more
the thing.
annoying to deal with.
That's
but
the thing. Hers
if
is
you
way more
if you
annoying to
can't
deal
squeeze
with.
through it with a bomb, then you're probably better off attacking Akatia, so you're more likely to keep your bombs active.
But I don't know how to deal with Hikatia stuff is the problem. I
What?
know how to deal with
Yeah, I guess, but
I know how to deal with circles getting tighter. It's called fucking prey.
RNG bullshit.
Yep.
Raisin's got that chunky hitbox.
Chonky ass!
Well, she is a rabbit.
Right, don't shoot. Do not shoot is babe.
And you could try Sanai if you want as well.
I could.
Her bomb won't give you lives, but it will give you a lot. Well, actually, it will give you lives in a different sense.
In one way, I suppose.
Raisin's thick box bomb is a double-edged sword. Personally, I see it as a very good,
It's definitely good, but it is not by any means broken.
I understand its drawback, but like 3 additional hits in this game is fucking ridiculous. On no matter what difficulty you're playing, really. And the
Yeah.
fact that you can extend it into a spell card on point device and still get the spell bonus even if you get hit is kind of silly.
No. I don't want to proc my bomb this early, but that is how the die rolls.
If your heart is wavering, do not shoot. That is poetic.
I shouldn't be shooting during those, actually, because I'm not getting the grace bonus for them.
You forget that Zun programmed this game. I did
Yes.
not forget. I chose to ignore.
I'm definitely gonna get hit here, because my hitbox is chunky.
Andrew showed me Sagame blowing up from Sanai. You talk to her, you put the bomb down, and she shows up, she talks to you, the fight starts, the fight's over. She just goes pop. Like, damn, you're too strong. I can't do this spell card.
It gets more stressful over time because the waves get faster, but you're basically just moving out of the way.
The speed of the big bullets causes me to panic, and then I crash into one. Kind of like that.
Yeah, fucked it up at the end. That's okay, though.
Well, as long as you have the bomb active, it doesn't matter if you get hit here. This one I got pretty good at, but it's...
I have literally never done this without getting hit. Whether it's because I'm bad or because my hitbox is chunky.
It's really stupid how you need to do this without getting hit or bombing to get a 1-up. That restriction is really silly.
Yeah.
However,
I'm
at
gonna
least
not
Racing
shoot-
can do that with her bomb
I'm
active.
not shooting this because, well, for now, because I need more grays on this.
That was an oval! It has to be a circle! Look at the bright side. Jinko's very good at repelling sea bears.
Sea bear against the sea rhinoceros.
The sound of a sea bear attack. No, if Junko is the sea bear, then Kakatia is the sea rhinoceros.
True.
The sound of Junko's attack attracted Kakatia. It all makes sense now.
Right, they come from over here. They shoot.
The get out of the
laser?
way is a very advanced technique.
Is
It's,
it?
it's one that you look. I don't mean to be a memer here, but when someone tells you to just move out of the way of a bullet, you kind of look at them like, duh. But there's when you look at something like this, where it's like, oh, you just move out of the way of the bullet. It's like, oh yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
there's actually something to it. The bullets are aimed at you, so you just move out of the way, and even though there's a fuck ton of things coming towards you, they'll never hit you because they're honed in on your position where you were when they spawn. So as long as you just get out of the way, you're not gonna get hit.
Chat, I lost that fight because I died to the safe spot.
I don't hate 15. I like 15. 15 has a lot of cool characters, and I think it's cool to watch. And I don't mind its ridiculous difficulty because I don't mind point device mode. It's just Junko's attack patterns are kind of bland, which fits her character.
She
And fighting them is not very fun because I hate them. Just dodge. Everything can be solved just by dodging. Also, you're squeezing through that with your bomb active.
Yep. And I get a free bomb. I get a life piece, and I get a free bomb because I hopefully don't have to bomb the last fairy. That's another thing. If you bomb the last fairy, you only get a piece, but if you don't, you get a full bomb.
Oh, I forgot about that. I like that I got to show this off in the video. I was like, you have to do the extra stage on Legacy mode, and I was just inside this fairy. Like, yep, doing the extra stage, alright.
Doing God's work. Alright, give me my damn bomb.
I really wish I had the footage of dodging Dorami's attack without moving for that, so I definitely would have included that. 100% would have included that. Yep, you need 5 life pieces in the extra stage, but you need 3 life pieces in Legacy mode. Don't ask me why, I didn't make it. You wanna know something else? You need 400 grays on this spell card. Only this one, it seems, to get a life piece as opposed to 200. And I think the reason, I was told the reason was because both Hikatia and Junko are on the screen, so they both count as a boss that needs the grays for it or some shit like that. Either way, it's really stupid.
There's 2 enemies, so since you only have a shot down of about 50%,
that's what it is, yeah.
You need to double your grays to compensate.
That's what it is.
Very silly.
It's not like you can't hit 400 there, but as you saw there, a good pattern will get you under 400 by quite a decent margin. I hate that I look at the spell card and I think, wow, I could just do this no problem. I actually do this one with like 100% homing amulets and it takes forever because I'm too scared to go under her, but I know how to dodge to the side of her. And this cooldown can eat a dick.
It can eat several times.
I hate this fucking cooldown, man.
It's too much. Like, okay, chat, you want a prime example of why I hate bosses that move? A boss that forces you to move to the right, but you can't chase her.
Yes, I agree. This is an example of a boss that like really shouldn't move because the patterns force you to stay in a lane, but she moves way too much for that. That's silly. Chat, what's worse? What is Hikatia's worst cooldown? Is it the blue ones or the yellow ones or the pink ones? Because all of them are fucking bad. But which one is the worst one? Man, you're really good at that.
I watched Mega Man's VOD 4 fucking times today.
The second pink one. That one is atrocious to deal with. I cannot believe that got through testing, man. Like, that second red cooldown is so goofy. The yellow ones? I think the yellow ones are the ones I have the most consistency with, but when I get hit by them, they shake me up pretty bad.
Alright, I had no bombs. 2 hits.
Her second blue one, when we were doing the point device one, took Andrew like 40 minutes to do.
Yep. Shit. Alright. Well, that happens on this one. You do indeed die.
The last 2 games are easy, let's make a hard game. You know, I actually think that's partial to the reason why this game is what it is. 10 Desires is considered easy. Double dealing character is quite, honestly, the epitome of pressing X wins games. The game has a lot of gimmicks, for sure, but you can definitely spell card your way through most of it. And then this game is like, ho ho ho! Ready to play the game, motherfucker?
Nope. Draw!
The reason why people are worried about Touhou 18. Is Touhou 16 and 17 considered easy? I don't consider 16 easy, but I consider it easy to understand. And I know that 17 is considered a bit easy because the beneficial effects the player is awarded by collecting Beast Spirits is pretty high. I think it depends, because 18 seems like it's going to have resource management, so collecting point items is going to matter so you can buy the appropriate item upgrades. You also gotta wonder if you lose them by getting hit.
Yeah.
16 isn't considered easy, but 17 definitely so. I've heard, the things I've heard about 17 is, yeah, with how the Beast Spirits kind of give you a lot of firepower and safety. And again, I don't really consider 16 easy myself, but I think 16's season gauge is very nice, and a lot of the game is kind of simple to understand because it kind of goes back to the whole score-based life system. So there's not a lot you really have to keep in mind while playing.
Oh, I hate this.
You gotta be careful. She moves towards the right when she does that.
Yeah. All right. I'm Thickums, so
DDC is only hard on Lunatic if you're not bombing. Well, to be fair, that's kind of how our hard runs went for that game. After I got through Yatsuhashi and Ben, if I wasn't pressing bomb, I wasn't winning. Also, Sage's attack patterns pissed me off, and I don't want to do them, so I did not mind pressing bomb through the majority of her attacks.
Alright,
here we
that's
go
what happens
again.
when you're Thickum, if you get hit.
Bonus fail. Remember not to be in the center of the screen for the timeout. Oh yeah, they spawn there, don't they?
Yeah.
God, it would suck to get hit by that.
Right.
Speaking of Touhou chat, the World Cup starts tomorrow. I still haven't figured out the time zone for it though. So I'm just gonna wake up for 12 o'clock, I suppose, and see if it goes live so I can catch the first run. The first run is a Mountain of Faith. I think it's a score run? Is it a score run or a survival run? But it's Mountain of Faith, and I'm interested in watching that. So I either have to wake up early and watch it at 12 p.m. my time, which that's really early for me because I'm a lazy fucker, or it's at 3 p.m. GMT plus say I know. Okay, here's the thing. Let me explain. So I know it's Greenwich time. And I Googled Greenwich time to ADT, and it tells me 12 p.m. But the website that has everything posted on it says that it detects my time zone as ADT, and then it's telling me like 4 p.m. And I'm like, I don't know which one I'm supposed to listen to. So I'm assuming that 12 is correct, so I'm waking up for 12. But I'm really not sure because I'm getting two different answers. One from Google, and then one from the site that is supposedly putting in my my time zone for me. And I'm like, oh god. It's survival? Alright, sounds good. I'm actually looking forward to next Sunday the most, because next Sunday is Touhou 9 the Lunatic, and PCB scoring, featuring the man, the myth, the legend. Yusuke, man.
I'm not gonna watch him because he's actually good.
I'm looking forward to that.
I would actually, if I remember, I would actually like to watch that live myself.
Trust the Google? I will trust the Google then. I'm looking forward to it, chat.
Alright, I forgot what this was again.
The Lunatic Impact, baby. Is Menno doing UFO? Oh, the poor bastard. Did he volunteer, or did he get
Did he get typecast?
Hey man, if he likes UFO, he likes UFO, but holy shit, I would not want to be the guy who has to do UFO. I'm really not familiar with the players, unfortunately. I know a very small handful of names. I only know Yusuke because of the meme video. But like, I don't really know anyone. And I know Menno because I watched, I did actually see his LNN last year.
No bombs, let's see how this goes.
Touhou 9 Lunatic, aka Shikieki, holds you hostage for 30 minutes. Yeah, dude, that's what it means. That's what her boss fight is literally just a lecture. You have to endure her for 30 minutes and then you can run away.
God fucking damn it.
You tried. Oh! Oh shit! You did it!
Imagine doing this as Marissa. Poor Mega Man.
He's doing it, chat. The tech! Although you're not getting as much damage, but, well, I opened my mouth.
It's fine. Alright.
Yeah, there's a 12-hour difference between my time zone and Japan. I've come to learn that, because whenever something happens Japan in the evening, it's like 6 a.m. my time, and it's like, fuck. I can't watch it unless I stay up super late. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the 9 run because I've never actually seen a Lunatic 9 run. And then, you know, score run of PCB starring Yusuke. I'm looking forward to that. No disrespect to the other players, but like,
That's the name
Yusuke
you
is the
know.
name I know, so
Yeah.
it's the only name I can like look forward to as a result.
You tend to look for, like, it's with any kind of run, you look for the runners whose names you recognize.
Yeah, that's why when tournaments run, when people run tournaments, they put the names of the top seeded players in the title, so you know who's there, because they draw in the attention, right?
Yeah.
That's big names, baby. There actually was one more name I recognize, Creepy Ninja. I recognize him because he shows up in my my recommended every now and again, and he's some crazy ass bastard who does a bunch of lunatic LNN stuff for all different kinds of things. He's doing the LOLK one, so I'll look forward to that. I can't say I've ever watched one of his videos though, but he ended up popping up in my recommendeds a lot when I watched a lot of Mega Man Omega's story playthroughs. Pretty sure he also had a LNN of the 17 demo up within a couple days.
Alright,
So he's good. He's good. He's more than just a YouTube Let's Player. So the fact that he's doing the LOLK survival, oh jeez, dude, no pressure.
Alright, I don't have any bombs. Time to do this fair.
I'm pretty sure you're okay because you have 3 extra lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Andrew can fail this, so
Unless I actively try to.
yeah. So I think if we can pop the bottle, chat, call it a day.
Get hit by the thickums. Fuck your circles. Fuck your stage. I win. Carried as fuck. Alright, now if I remember 2 at once, have you no shame?
Nah, see, it was just a little joke. I lost the
Now,
battle.
I do believe her hitbox is active. Oh no, I think it's Junko's who's active during this. Still reading.
Now you. I caught it part way through, but you're not a moon rabbit, are you?
No, I'm not. I became a rabbit against Sakyo. I can't return to being a moon rabbit now.
You're pretty interesting. I see. So this was a strategy from the lunar sage on the Earth. Hey, I'd kind of like to meet that sage.
I also came here to extend an invitation to you two. However, as a condition, you'll have to release the Lunarians in the dream world, and promise never to attack the lunar capital again.
Hey, Junko, is this okay? It is fine, even if the Lunarians return to the lunar capital. However, I can only accede to one of those conditions. If instead of never attack again, you make it do not attack for a while, I'll accept.
I understand. That'll be fine.
Sure thing. Releasing the Lunarians now.
There. Just like Lady Eden said, they'll want to meet us anyway, so give them some conditions. But they'll want to change one of the conditions, so just accept those new terms.
Eden got that big moon brain!
These two might be such a good match with Lady Eden and company that they can read each other's minds.
Did you say something?
Whoops, said that out loud. Nothing, it was nothing.
You do not need to worry. For now, I have no desire for revenge. In the first place, the Lunarians living against Sokyo are by no means my enemy. That extends to you too. Also... Oh, that's great!
What is?
That sounds like Junko's taking a bit of interest in you. It's thanks to you that she'll be put on hold on her revenge for a while.
Oh, is that so? I'm quite honored.
I mean, you're not a moon rabbit, she has no reason to hate you. Maybe I'll search for some interesting people against Sokyo too. If you got anyone in mind, feel free to introduce me. So yeah, that line...
There we go.
Can you lose there?
I don't want to find out.
Huh, that's weird. Yeah, so that line inspired many Junko racing.
Yeah.
And that's also when Hikatia finds her way and goes against Sokyo because she thinks the people are interesting. And then drop Clown Piece off and tells her to live there for a while, and then Clown Piece does that. Now for the real game. Yeah, Andrew did it.
Yay.
I don't have any plans to do it myself because I don't want to do that unless I played racing myself and used the bomb that blocks hits. I don't really want to do that with Brain Move because that shit is fucking hard and it's very stressful.
44 minutes, good lord. Alright, no, not Legacy Mode.
Point device mode!
Half Moon.
So you can pick one of 2 characters.
Pew pew pew. Oh god, I'm not used to being below 3 power.
That's alright, 1 extra stage compared to the 2 I have, as well as the hard mode clears. It all adds up, chat.
It all adds up.
Pot of greed. It allows me to draw 2 Brags. It begins. Oh god.
It's okay. I don't know how long I'll go without bombing. I might not. I might bomb PDH and that's it if I can help it.
Well,
off to an amazing start.
Well, good thing you have point device mode. You need your bombs for the end ahead of the game anyway. Clown Piece is great because she just brags about how great Hell is.
Is Hell even that great?
Well, I don't think so. It's really not. She brags about how it's a desolate, shitty land. And it's like, it doesn't sound all that exciting. To me, anyway. Gensokyo is definitely a nicer place than Hell. But I don't think that's anything... I don't think that's unexpected. It's Hell, why would it be great? Well, it's the only place Clown Piece ever knew. And Clown Piece is actually pretty damn strong. Hikatia mentions that in Hell, it's not about where you rank. It's all about your strength. So, Clown Piece has a name, even though she's only a fairy, because of her strength. So she's not just strong for a fairy; she's actually quite strong.
She's strong, like in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, Hikatia mentions that Clown Piece is probably stronger than some Kishin as well. You know, high-ranking Oni. So Clown Piece is nothing to sneeze at, but she's still a fairy, so she's a little bit of a Dumbo.
A little bit of a kind of there's let's just say there's some vacancy in that little head of hers.
How does a Hell Fairy work? She's based on a lamp head, whatever that is. But yeah, there's
they're like something to do with the god. There's something related to the goddess that Hikatia is based on. I know that much.
Which is why Clown Piece works for her.
Yep.
But one thing, yeah, fairies don't exist in Hell naturally because there's no nature down there. In fact, that was the whole plot of Visionaries. The big plot of Visionaries was that Hikatia wanted to bring some of the fairies down to Hell to bring some nature to Hell. And that's when, that's what I learned, that fairies are actually a pretty big deal. If the fairies stop showing up against Sokyo, nature itself will just stop. It'll all die. And it's like, oh shit, the fairies disappearing is actually a really fucking important incident here. It's strange that we're covering this in the Goofy fairy manga, but it also makes sense to cover it in the Goofy fairy manga because it involves the fairies.
Hello, fellow Moon Rabbit. You're gonna be stuck down here with me soon.
Alright, here we go. Fairies are important, yeah. You don't really think much of them because they're just the personification of nature. But if fairies don't exist,
that's a pretty important thing to be.
If fairies don't exist, that means there's no nature is alive, right?
Oh, I'm trying to get the graze, but I don't need the graze for now. But I kind of want it anyway, so it's like I'm trying to go for it. I'm getting killed for it.
You only get bomb pieces. You'll get full bombs by stage 3, regardless. Doesn't matter.
True.
The fairies are kind of like bees. Well, not really, but I guess kind of.
I'm a dumb.
It's more like you see fairies because nature is healthy, but if nature is not healthy, you'll see no fairies. So no fairies means that the nature is decaying in some sense, right? No fairies means nature is dying.
Oh yeah, right. What is this again? Right.
I forget, one of these attacks was saying it took me a little bit of tries. And then the rest of it didn't. Maybe it was the one after this.
Probably. She only has one more attack.
Do the fairies like jazz? Why wouldn't they? Do you like jazz?
I like jazz.
I like jazz. I don't know why the fairies wouldn't like jazz.
Jazz isn't my first choice.
Junko is just a great Fairy Wars boss without the ice.
Chad, did you see that? Let me just recreate that real quick. I went up for the power, went back down, and I got through that. That was a pretty good clip, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, this was the cooldown that took me a couple tries. I didn't see what happened, I wasn't looking.
I'm afraid I don't think I can do it again.
What happened, Chad? I missed it.
I definitely micro-dodged some shit.
Oh.
Like, I went through it, and then it was like, something like that.
Which Touhou wouldn't like jazz? Now the better question is which Touhou would be most likely to play jazz? Probably Merlin, right? Because she's got a brass instrument.
Yeah.
It's not a saxophone, but a trumpet. It's close enough. Chat, do you think that Merlin could play a saxophone? If only because she knows how to play a trumpet? Are you able to play different brass instruments just because you can play one? Is that how that works?
Can you play the banjo just because you can play the acoustic?
You can stay in the circle of health and dodge the aim bullets. Well, you want to give it a try?
Sure. Sounds good to me, Chief. Oh. Oh, I get you now.
I see. Now. So yeah, you can misdirect the big one and dodge the pew.
Alright,
well, it's a little tight.
A little bit, but I can do that. It's just like playing 14.3 again.
It's too difficult? Oh, she does move, so you gotta be careful. Seems a bit risky, very tight, but you can do it. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I'm dropping below 2 power. I think I'm just gonna try the air quotes, consistent method.
A sax is a woodwind instrument, not brass? Really? What the fuck?
God damn it, I keep dodging too much. I'm over dodging.
I didn't know that. Why is it classified as a woodwind instrument? How? Huh? That's wild. It's a woodwind? That's wild! Chat, remember that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward tells everyone to play the brass section, then the woodwind, then the drummers?
Yeah. And the drums. Too bad that didn't get me. Oh yeah, this one seems pretty tough.
Just gotta bob and weave.
Boom, boom, boom.
A sax has a reed, so it's a woodwind. God damn.
Huh. First try.
Raiko can play the drums by blowing her drumsticks.
I did that first try. What is that thing on Seiren's ear? Did you see that?
What, the clip?
Yeah. I never noticed that before.
I think it's just a tag. I don't know. Doesn't Raisin have one? I guess her ears have, like, clips onto their head, so it looks like they're fake. Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. You know, I never understood if that was a reference to something, or if that was just like, alright, quick, say something. Like, Patrick, say something funny. Like, I don't understand the point of that line.
Flag twirlers, let's go! I want to see some spinning! Flag twirlers, let's move! Come on, move! And then they died. Like,
they fucking died!
They straight up died.
Peak comedy.
Death for.
Speaking of the prison members playing different instruments, who the heck plays the electric guitar in the final boss scene with 15.5? Kyoko's backstage, providing additional instruments, but Zun didn't want to put her on stage. She had stage fright. I don't know. Saw a video of someone that made Windows Task Manager play Bad Apple.
But is it better than the Morshu cover?
I've seen Bad Apple played on Minecraft Sheet. That was interesting.
Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little.
How the fuck does that? I never watched that. How does that work?
It's literally just Morshu noises as Bad Apple.
Richer. Task Manager thing is great. The video of the guy who developed the old Task Manager watching it. Dude, Bad Apple goes everywhere, huh?
You know what's crazy? Is that Akatsuki Records released their TV for the Yatsuhashi and Benben
it's
song,
so,
right?
I love it.
It's so good.
I love that song.
Right. I wish we were still playing DDC just so you could have used it for the pre-stream.
I really like that song, chat.
It's very fun. It's a good song.
La ta ta ta. La ka ka ka.
Ben. It's just fun. It's just
Ben 10. Yeah, I hear Ben 10, but every now and again I hear Ben 10.
Yeah.
Like, please get out of my mind. Whoa!
Aw.
Oh. Oh, she ran into you, but didn't have a hitbox.
Yeah, I like it when bosses do that.
Bad Apple is similar to me for music as it is like Doom
Chat,
is for video games.
Chat, I'm sorry for saying this, but is Bad Apple the Touhou equivalent of Megalovania?
I suppose so, but I would think Megalovania is more of a meme song because of Sans Undertale.
I mean, yeah.
I think they're both good songs.
I think as far as popularity and various amounts of
notoriety,
versions,
yeah. No, that's You and Owen. He's got a point. You and Owen is definitely the bigger meme song.
Yeah.
Night of Nights is the Megalovania. That's also a good point. That's also
They're
a big
all
one.
Megalovania. Alright, one of them's Megalovania, one of them's Bone Trousel, and the other one is, I don't know, what's the other?
Finding out how to run Bad Apple on something reminds me of how people find a way to run fucking Doom on things. Apparently you can run it on billions of crabs. Someone told Vinny that yesterday. I didn't do my research. Also, Chad, I have a question for anyone who knows anything about speedrunning. Did you hear about how you can make a speedrun better by applying mayonnaise to your disc?
I've been seeing that video of Here My Recommended, but I haven't watched it yet.
Does anyone know what that's about? Because I heard that a couple days ago, and I was just like, what do you mean applying mayo to the disc?
I would assume, just based on context, that it somehow makes the disc spin faster, which would make it run better or something, but I'm not a disc guy.
Apply mayo to the disc!
World record, apply directly to the game disc.
Well, you know the Dragon Quest speedrun that puts the game on a hot plate? Because apparently heating the game up will cause you to, like, skip things or something?
No, I've never heard of that.
It wasn't mayo? What do you mean it wasn't mayo?
I don't
it
know.
has to be mayo. It was ketchup? The hot plate thing I knew about. I don't know what exactly it does, but yeah, it's like Dragon Quest 3 or something. So some dude put his Famicom on a hot plate to heat it up, so it would cause the game to be read wrong or something. Like, you remember the old Pac-Man? Whoa, shit. The old Pac-Man World speedruns? They used to do cartridge tilting kind of dealio?
I think so.
Because they would, like, it wasn't a cartridge, obviously, because it was a PS1 game, but they would do the PS1 equivalent of cartridge tilting, because it would stop the game from loading in the wall for the, to break, so you couldn't go into the next section of the world, so you broke the game in a way that let you just kind of walk through it, or something like that, and then you gotta be careful because it could, like, actually destroy your game. You could corrupt your game disc by doing that. I don't know about mayonnaise, but there was Battle of Bikini Bottom speedrun that someone was purposely cover a disc in sweat and stuff so the specific part of the game would lag slightly more than it would make certain exploits more consistent.
Well,
are you kidding me? Someone rubbed their sweat on a game disc because it makes the game lag at certain points. What happens if the sweat dries? Do you apply more every run? Does a sweaty disc just become like... There's 2 videos about it that explains it. The only thing
why are there more than one?
The only thing I need an explanation for right now is why anyone would think to do that. What if I apply my armpit sweat to a game disc? And then you... What?
Yeah, I wonder if this will make the game lag at the exact moments I need it to.
Just put the game in upside down and see if that works, I guess.
So I just realized something. I'm definitely going to bomb before PDH because I'm not doing anything of Clown Piece that involves lasers.
Why not?
Because I can.
What do you mean you can't? I did it.
I can. I physically can't do it.
I mean you physically can't do it.
I mean it's a mental block, man.
Mental block? I spent almost 2.5 hours on PDH.
Yeah?
You think I didn't have a mental block?
Oh, I outran it. Oh,
Out of software glitches get blacklisted since they're usually harmful to the game in question. Original CDs and cartridges are usually rather rare. I don't disagree with that, honestly. It depends on how they rule it. And, because the reason, I think a big reason they stopped doing it for Pac-Man World is because they actually found a consistent strategy. Well, I say consistent, but it was still probably pretty hard. They found a way to actually get the same results without the risk of breaking the cartridge. But I'm pretty sure cartridge tilting is banned.
Actually, maybe it is a cartridge if you're playing the GBA port.
No, it wouldn't be the GBA port. They all play PS1.
I'm just saying, if it would be a cartridge in that.
Chad, am I remembering correctly, or did DK64 used to have an instance of cartridge tilting in its speedruns? Because I don't remember exactly, but I feel like there was another game, and it was a rare game that had cartridge tilting as a speedrun. I know cartridge tilting was used in GoldenEye, which created the whole, you know, the models flipping the fuck out, which created the whole dancing meme. Cover your TTYD in barbecue sauce.
Yes.
The gamer grind method. Ew. They do it via downloading the game on hard drive now, so the DD doesn't actually matter. Okay. Incidental corruption of rare games is not something you want to propagate. No. No, I suppose not. But it was a funny meme.
I love bosses that move! They're my favorite.
The cooldown took me a while, because I really wanted to squeeze through it instead of actually following because they close like that.
I'm too thick to do that.
You say that, but you're gonna have to fight Junko. I think OOT had some weird cartridge tilts as well. Did it?
Oh god, thank god.
Right now, OOT is well, OOT is what OOT is, really. That's all I can say about that.
What's OOT? Oh yeah, Ocarina of
Ocarina of Time.
I've never heard it say OOT. Most people just call it OOT.
Ocarina of Time 100% SRM is one of the most, like, ridiculous, goofy-ass, like, what is going on runs I think I've ever seen. I have no idea what's happening for the entirety of the run. I just know that they're going fast, and they're collecting items. And this is coming from someone who has watched ZFG, like, do these runs multiple times. But I have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on at all, at any point in the run. All I know is that sometimes he picks up an item out of thin air and he creates the item he wants. Then he dies and then he teleports to somewhere else. Then he dies and he teleports to somewhere else. And then he's at Dampé. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on in Skyward Sword other than that 50% of the run takes place on the title screen.
Do you think people will speedrun that game if it doesn't have the same glitches in the Wii version? Like, what if you can't do the title screen shit?
You mean in the Switch version?
Is this even a speedrun anymore, or is it live debugging? The correct answer is yes. The task is whack. I can imagine. The task probably makes even less sense. 20-minute task world record now. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask both have credits warped now, right? Or does Majora's Mask have a credits warp, or is it still only to the moon? Chat, my hands are weirdly numb. Not really numb, but kind of numb. They're tingly.
Remember that one Majora's Mask speedrunner that got caught cheating, and the way he did it was he would literally just he would basically start his stream like partway through the run, and then have his splits look artificially good.
How is that not? That gets caught pretty easily.
Yeah.
There's a recently discovered credits warp for Majora's Mask now. Is there? Chat, how do you feel about credits warps for those games?
They're neat, but I think they get kind of stale to watch pretty fast.
I've seen a few different opinions of it. My opinion of a credits warp is that I think it's a neat idea, and like, you know, it's cool to show off, but
if you're calling that your any percent run, then it's like
that's the thing, right? It breaks the category into two. It breaks it into any percent credits warp and any percent non-credits warp, and it just segregates the run in two different ways that just didn't need to be like broken up. So I understand why people would take issue with it. Personally, in my opinion, I have zero interest in a credits warp run because I think it's incredibly boring. And it has a novelty. The novelty of it is on the same level to me as like the Pokemon Yellow 80% run, where you know you just type in the menu a couple times and then you change the loading zone.
0 minutes and 0 seconds, baby.
Yeah, you change the loading zones to what do you call it?
Back at the extra stage.
You change the loading zones to the fucking, what's it called again? The Hall of Fame room when you're done, right? So, I understand, like, you know, you just break up the category, so you have two different categories, that's fine, but it also creates a whole new category, and it just, you know, it segregates it even more than it needs to be, you know? Like, also, I agree, Wind Waker 100% runs are insane, and the only guy I really get to watch doing them is Linkus. He's very good at them. I don't know how people can speedrun that game because manual super swimming is ridiculous. Like, I saw a picture of Linkus's arm, the one he uses to do super swimming. It is actually bigger than his other. The man got gains from manual super swimming.
I find myself getting into Banjo-Kazooie 100% runs. They're pretty interesting to watch, I find.
You know the Sploosh Kaboom minigame in Wind Waker?
Yeah, isn't there a way to like do that consistently?
Yep, the speedrunners actually developed a program to find out a way to like read the RNG of the board, so they no longer had to just throw away runs to random RNG because they didn't get under 20 bombs. So it's not like super 100% foolproof. You can still kind of fuck up because the machine gives you ideas, but it's nothing
concrete.
There's still it's pretty concrete, but there's still options. So like it'll tell you where a squid is, but it won't tell you the exact position. So you have to like take a guess, and then it will like, okay, so it has to be this kind of position, kind of dealio. So what they do is they run 3 different boards. They run a test board, right? They run a test board to just hit it to see where the squids are. They input it in the machine. Then they do the first one. They do the first run of the board, and they do it over 20 bombs to get the first reward. And then they do it under 20 bombs to get the second reward. The reason they do it over 20 first, because as I said, you need to play it twice because you get a second reward for doing it under 20 shots, and you also get additional rupees, I think, by beating your last high score. So they do it 3 times. So the issue was that you had to do that. You know, a minimum of 2 times, so you had to get really lucky to get under 20 tries, right?
Oh yeah, I did that wrong.
So that kind of dealio.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
So they created a program, and apparently it was kind of controversial for a while. People are like, no, you can't use this tool to alleviate the random RNG in a 5-hour speed run because you don't want to deal with it. It's like, wow, I wonder who is complaining about not wanting to sit through that level of RNG so far into a run every single time in a 5-hour run, right? Oh, it's probably the people who aren't actually doing the runs. I remember I saw one guy in his chat was like, I don't want the sploosh kaboom thing because I think it's funny to watch you lose runs to RNG. It's like, wow! I bet your input will be considered when they finalize this idea. And
do this one.
Spoiler alert, they okayed the use of it because the only people who are running 100% probably don't want to lose runs to that because they already have to lose runs to auction like 2.5 hours into the run.
Why can't I do this one? Am I supposed to stay at the bottom?
You stay at the bottom and it despawns some of it, and then you kind of squeeze through it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, she's almost dead.
Damn it!
She doesn't have much
I tried
HP.
to get greed. Yeah, I've noticed she doesn't have much health, but it's like it's still stressful.
There's always that one fucking guy. This
One
fucking guy. You get 19 your first attempt. You get under 19 the second attempt. Was it 19? Because I know they do it twice because they want to get the extra rupee, but there's 2 rewards to get. To be honest, there's a lot of things about Wind Waker I don't know because I didn't do a lot of the mini games myself casually. I cleared out the C chart, but that was about it. Another DLC pack for Spellbubble was released. Has Chire My Way. Oh, nice. That's the Shinra Bancho Idol song. I like that one. Which means I have 2 DLC packs I have to buy now. Fuck.
Can't believe I got through that.
I'm ruined.
Right. Don't really want to shoot a lot of these guys because you get swarmed by squads.
The thing is, when you're deciding in a speedrun community what is considered a outside tool and what's not, you probably want to talk to the people who actually do the runs to decide that. Yeah. Because, you know, the sploosh kaboom thing is...
It's like deciding what is and isn't a glitch.
The sploosh kaboom thing is definitely an outside tool, but its entire purpose is to avoid run-ending RNG that you can't otherwise avoid. So I think a lot of people who actively run the game, because that speedrun is not easy, would prefer it if they could actually get runs past sploosh kaboom without getting memed on by RNG. I totally understand that. But the whole what counts as what counts as a glitch and what doesn't count as a glitch is a tired concept. The number of times I've seen it, like, you ever see a speedrun chat that says it's glitchless? There's a speedrun that says it's glitchless, and then they'll do what totally looks like a glitch to you, and they'll spend the next 15 minutes arguing with the chat that what they just did is not a glitch. It's like, at that point, just fucking do an energy set run, man. like a glitch to me. Beating your highest score gets you more rupees. Okay, so I was correct on that. I thought so, but the language they use for Wind Waker 100% is Italian, so I can't read it. And they mash it anyway, so I gotta be able to read it. Glitchless Paper Mario speedrun. There's around 5 non-glitches in it. Non-glitches.
Did they do the thing where you grab the card without going to, like, they do loading zone storage to grab the card and then not watch the cutscene?
Is loading zone storage not a glitch?
You know what? That's another question. Is loading zone storage allowed in glitchless?
The literal glitch definition: a glitch is unintended actions giving unintended results, if I recall correctly. Well, it sounds to me like a loading zone storage isn't intended for you to be able to store it on one frame. The fact we have to specify non-glitches says a lot. Yeah, I agree to that.
Yeah.
I like watching the GDQ events. I think they're pretty fun to watch.
This is easier than it was on normal mode. And I can say that because I played this game last night because I wanted to practice.
Well, remember,
and
two of Clown Piece's spell cards are easier on hard mode.
Yes, they are.
Solo is also on sale because the rate pacing, but might be JP only. That's in 2 days, chat.
Oh, Jesus.
Paper Mario all card speedrun is a hell of a run. You know, I don't remember the last time I watched one of those. GDQ is always fun, but really only if someone's doing good commentary. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna be real with you. Alright, let me ask a question. This is actually, I'm glad you bring this up because it lets me segue into this because I was thinking about it last night. Chat, would you rather watch a world record speedrun, no commentary, or watch like the second or third place speedrun that's not that far off, maybe like 10-15 seconds at worst, but there is commentary and the commentator is pretty good at it?
I think I'd rather watch one with commentary because it's like...
And I'd agree to that.
Yeah.
I would agree to that. I like watching high-level play, but I feel like, at least for like speedrunning, like...
I'm a god.
Watching someone actually like react to the speedrun as they play when they're on a good pace, it's a lot more involved. Like I feel more invested in the run. Like I don't even know the fucking guy who's running, but when he gets excited about being on a good pace, I get excited that he's on a good pace. I'm like, yo, that's kind of nice. But like without commentary, it's just kind of like, oh okay, they did the trick. Oh, that's cool. Like it doesn't feel as personal, I suppose. I don't feel as excited when they get it. I just kind of think, oh, that's neat. It kind of has the same energy as like a TAS, I suppose. TASes are insane, and I don't mind watching TASes, but I watched an explanation to a TAS before. It was a 55-minute explanation to the DK64 any percent TAS. It was very long, but it was very informative, and I didn't understand a lot of it. But the dude put a lot of effort into it, and I was very engaged in the entire run. And I feel like if I just watched the TAS alone, I would have just been like, oh, neat.
Yeah, neat. God damn it. I keep backing into it at the last second.
TASes bore me to sleep. They need commentary, yeah.
One of my favorite TASes, and those of you who have seen it may or may not agree, the Brain Age TAS from AGDQ 2015 or 16 or something?
Brain Age TAS.
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, you need to watch that.
I tend to miss a lot of the TASBot stuff.
Oh my god, chat, has anyone seen, does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Frame perfect brain energy.
No. Chat, he doesn't know?
TAS is interesting if you know the category, if not, it's meh. I kind of agree to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, like, a lot of the tricks and stuff, I feel like that's kind of speedrunning in general, though, unless there's a really good commentary behind it. Like, I like watching games that I know because I like watching, like, the speedrun tricks they pull off with them and stuff, because I played the game casually, so I see them and I understand them, and I'm like, I can appreciate what they do to, like, either make a boss fight go really fast, or, like, skip a segment of the game, or something like that, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
GDQ, when they explain runs and explain tricks, is really good as well. GDQ is the perfect time to explain what's going on to your run. Like, if you're not explaining what tricks are and stuff, some runs have a lot of tricks, it's hard to cover it all, but some people do their best to really cover it. Like, the guy I watched, I forget his name. Oh, shit. What was his name? I think his name was Waifu. He ran Sonic Mania and Left 4 Dead 2 last GDQ. And, you know, I like Left 4 Dead 2, and I never seen Sonic Mania, but that guy's runs were stellar because he had a lot of charisma and, like, actually explained what was going on with the tricks and stuff. So, like, I was invested in the run because he was telling me, someone who had no idea what was going on, what was happening. And I was, like, he was explaining it, and my monkey brain was processing even just a little bit of it. So that's great. I like those runs. The runs that try to explain to me what's going on so I too can understand what's going on and enjoy the run more. They did that for the Skyward Sword run as well, but I did not follow any of it. I'm sorry to say, but I don't understand what's going on in that run at all. But there's also the other end of the spectrum where sometimes sometimes you watch a run that you're really excited for, and the commentary is really like, it's really stiff. And I understand it's hard to give good commentary, especially when you're in front of an audience of hundreds of thousands of people. Like, goddamn, no pressure or anything, right? But
Exactly.
sometimes the commentary falls really flat, and it's like, damn, man. You just kind of like, you don't really, you walk away from the run, you don't really get a whole lot out of it.
Gosh dang it.
Waifu's Devil May Cry speed runs. That's right. He did a Virgil run too, didn't he? I remember I watched that one. That guy had like 3 runs in the last GDQ, and I know I watched them all. I was looking forward to it. Like the Sonic Mania one was first, and they were like, he's running Left 4 Dead 2, and I immediately thought I already wanted to watch that run, but I was actually pretty glad to hear it was him running it because I already liked the guy. And you know the thing about how your first reaction to something is your most genuine reaction. The first second of a feeling that you get towards something is how you genuinely feel about it. And I was like, I am excited. In the first second, I was instantly excited. I was like, oh yeah, I like that guy. I like that guy's runs. If a runner or commentator has energy and explains not just the tricks, but like bunches of facts you would never know otherwise, it's a fun watch. Yep. Yep. I hope the World Cup commentary is similar, because I mentioned it before, chat. I really want to learn about some of these lunatic runs. I want to learn about them, and I don't mind being explained how you're supposed to do each strategy like I'm a fucking 5-year-old, because, well, this is the perfect opportunity to talk about the specifics of runs, right? There's probably going to be a lot of people who check out the World Cup that don't know anything about Touhou, so this is a great time for the commentators to be able to introduce the runs at a high level and explain what's going on. So I'm really hoping there's some of that GDQ energy, so to speak, in their commentary. Touhou World Cup starts tomorrow, actually, at 3 p.m. GMT. It's starting with a Mountain of Faith survival run, and apparently the runner for West, Kaio, was I think he was involved in the. Oh, you're doing the dream strat?
I'm gonna try.
Alright, well done.
Alright,
you're never gonna get one as good as mine.
Nah. Ain't that just the truth of it?
This is the attempt mine happened at, though. The Touhou World Cup, apparently it only started like last year. It was organized by the Chinese community, and this year it's the English community that's organizing it. So it's every weekend there will be 2 games. So every Saturday and Sunday, minus the coming Sunday because the Touhou 18 demo's coming out, and I don't think anyone who plays Touhou wants to not check that out. Yeah. So
keep getting out.
It's 2 games, different time intervals, on each weekend day. So tomorrow is Mountain of Faith Survival, and I believe Touhou 13 Survival or Score running. So each different run has a time limit. Here's how it works, basically. As far as I know, I might get this wrong. So if someone's familiar with it and I get this wrong, please correct me. But I believe the idea of it is there's 3 different categories. So there's score runs, survival runs, and extra survival runs. So like they only do the extra stage. And the amount of time you're given is dependent on the difficulty, but like which one you're doing. And you're allowed to restart your runs up to a certain point, and then after that you have to finish whatever run you're on, kind of deal. I believe the way it works is in survival. It's like basically LNN rules. You play the game on Lunatic and you're not allowed to bomb, but you are given some leeway. Oh yeah, this one. You're given some leeway on your deaths. The leeway on deaths is 5 deaths, and if you hit 5 deaths, you have to restart. But you can finish a run with less than 5 deaths, but more than 1.
You can count my hitbox with fingers because I don't have to move the grade.
Oh yeah, I had to circle around it. So like, if they finish, like, let's say someone finishes a run with 2 deaths, and someone finishes a death with 1 death, or a run with 1 death. Think of it like Mario Party, I suppose, where deaths are stars and score is coins. So If you finish a run with less deaths, that is the greatest score tally. But if you equal in deaths, then it's based on score kind of deal. So score is still important, and you'll probably get a lot of it by capturing spell cards anyway. Is that correct? Chat, is my information correct so far? The English Touhou stream is, the English Twitch stream is the Touhou replay showcase, so it'll be easy to find. It'll probably be like the only thing on the Touhou community thingy majiggy. I'll also be hosting the channel as well. I just need to figure out where when they start so I can watch them. And again, I'll be waking up early to make sure. I hope my info's correct. So there's a few things as well that it's included in the rules. So if you summon a big UFO in UFO, it counts as a death. And I think that's because when you destroy a big UFO, it clears the screen.
Yeah.
If you summon a Roaring Beast mode in 17, it counts as a death. If you break a Spirit mode, if you get hit in a Supernatural border, or dispel it, and the same with a Beast Strike or Roaring Beast or regular Beast mode, or Roaring mode, yeah. Roaring mode, then it counts as a death as well. So you can't barrier break at all. I'm pretty sure the reason that a regular Roaring mode is okay is because it doesn't. A regular Roaring mode doesn't actually change anything of the game itself. It just allows you to, get the free hit and access things in Fish Spirits. Also, a manual trance counts as 2 deaths, so you can't do that. So if you get hit, you get your trance, but you can't use it yourself. Anything that clears bullets from your actions counts as a miss. I have a question about the UFO ones, though. So, I know that a UFO clears bullets if it's destroyed, but a UFO that's summoned doesn't clear bullets, does it? Or does it destroy bullets on its way down? Because I understand simplifying it to just be like, yeah, you can't have a UFO on the screen. That simplifies things, but if the UFO itself doesn't actually change the bullet patterns, like, you couldn't really call it a foul, I suppose? But at the same time, you can't really shoot, because if you accidentally destroy the UFO, well, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know UFO well enough to have ever noticed that. Well, me too, brother. That's why I'm asking. Only destroying clears bullets. Okay, so it's probably just to simplify the rules, to not make like technicalities and stuff. Just don't summon a UFO or you lose. Spawning and go away does nothing, but it also makes it harder to shoot and stuff. UFO cancels bullets around it, then summon. When summoned. Oh, okay, so it does actually cancel some bullets. Okay, thank you for the explanation. UFO Survivor LNB and V run, which means you can't summon UFOs. Okay. Okay, I understand. I was just curious about that because I understood why a lot of the other restrictions are in play, but I don't know much about how summoning UFOs work, so I wasn't quite sure if summoning a UFO alone actually did anything. And V. Yeah, what's the V stand for? Lunatic, no bomb, no V.
No Vajra.
No Ventura. What's a Ventura? I don't know what that word means. No vom. Oh, yes. Vomit now.
Well.
How long have we been here, Andrew?
26 to 10. I almost got it, and then I got hit.
No idea what it means. So we're just gonna go. Okay, we'll just roll with it. That's fine. That's fine. I'll roll with it. I'll respect it. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh yeah, look at that big old Graves number.
No vision? It has to relate to the UFOs, right? No vine sauce. A V is just a sharp U. I like the way you think. Japanese call a UFO like that. Huh.
Maybe so that, well, if it was no UFO, it would be a no U run.
No U run. First round starts at midnight tonight. I'm pretty sure it starts It stands for No Ventura, which is the it's the Japanese word for UFO.
Ah.
Okay, now I get it. Like, we couldn't figure out what No Ventura meant. Thank you for the info.
I backed into the back of a laser, man.
Makes sense, yeah, it makes sense to me. I'm actually really looking forward to that one because I don't want to play UFO myself, but if I can watch someone play it and be really good at it, fine by me. It also permanently bans Jim Carrey. I'll see a UFO, a super duper good UFO.
Alright, Ultramarine Lunatic Dream.
2.5D, baby.
This one is just normal mode, but more layers, right?
They will most likely hug the bottom of the screen to avoid the UFO items altogether. I'm pretty sure this is a static spawn, so you just need to be careful on how it, like...
Yeah, it's static.
So it kind of goes, like, short, medium, a lot high, and you just need to not get spawned on. Otherwise, it's not too bad, because, you know, it's just kind of squeezing through the gaps. It's just that happens, and sometimes you get memed on.
Shit.
You almost got memed on.
Close. Like, when I was doing this last night, I noticed it was static, so I was wondering if it still was, but just with more layers.
Dormy sells pillows in the human village, and they're apparently very comfortable pillows. Chat, you know Dormy has long hair, but she keeps it under her cap. You can see it when her defeated art, her cap is broken, and her hair is coming out a little bit. But like, it looks like she has short hair, but it's actually just all under her cap. Also, what do I think about the World Cup, chat? Again, it's 2 games every weekend day, so it's gonna go on to like May. So it'll be active for a while, but only a couple at a time. So
not too bad.
Yeah, it's good. It'll be present for a while.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah, see? It pokes out. She's got long hair.
Also, her little thing is all wibbly and woobly.
Her goo. The Dormy goo, the dream goo.
What's the book? The dream book?
Yeah.
I see.
That's her notebook.
Alright.
Apparently they do something goofy in the last day. They haven't mentioned what that is yet, but I was told on Monday that last year they did a random shot pattern LOLK run, which sounds ridiculous. So maybe they'll do something fun like that again at the end. Actually, chat, who won last year anyway? The way it works is there's matches, right? So there's either 3-way matches or 2-way matches. And the winner gets 2 points, and the loser gets 1 point, right?
Okay.
And I guess 3rd place gets 0 points. I think that's how it works. So 2 points, 1 point, and then 0 points. But you're always gonna get one. I think the matches are evened up in a way that everyone gets equal amount of tries, but some matches only have 2 participants in them for one reason or another. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
We'll see though. We'll see.
Oh, it went so well the first time, and now it's all downhill, chat yacht.
That goo is dreams. Dormy is the governor of the dream world, and I think she's supposed to eat dreams, but she's not doing that right now. I don't really know. I don't know the lore behind Baku's, but I'm pretty sure they eat dreams based on Drowsy, but also Muna is also based on a Baku, so oh my. And Muna has like the dream mist, which is kind of similar to that pink shit, and it causes good dreams. In fact, concentrated Muna gas is the reason we can do the dream world thing, which I'm pretty sure is no longer a thing you can do.
Yeah, because DS Wi-Fi is shut down.
The dream world was a cool idea, but it was not very fun or convenient to do daily. But it was the only way you could get a Poliwag or a Vulpix with its hidden ability.
Yep.
So people did it. The start of the World Cup stream will probably explain the scoring better than anyone can look it up now, hopefully. Are they starting right at 12 or are they going live a bit early? Because I need to know when to wake up. 12 doesn't seem like it's that late for me, but I'm used to waking up at 3 p.m. AST. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle.
Gosh dang it.
I'll also be streaming Emerald Kaizo immediately after. You know what's great, chat, is the last 2 days I didn't have to do any gameplay. Feel free to link the schedule, yeah. Go ahead. I got a lot of editing done. Chat, I had 1 minute of audio edited on Tuesday, and now I have 15 minutes done by today. And I'm still not done, which is surprising to me because I thought the video was only going to be 14 minutes long. I'm not even sure how I managed to find that much shit to say, because it felt like I didn't have that much to say to begin with.
There it is. I only have 3 power now.
So I'm pretty sure the video is going to end up about 17 minutes long, and that was not intended. It wasn't intended, so to speak. But whatever works. Maribel Hearn, yeah. Here's 500 bits for 1 second of the UFO playthrough. Nice try, but those are channel points. Wait a minute, are you trying to dupe me, Gooby? Maribel Hearn's a runner as well. They're running Touhou 13. Score? I think it's Score or Survival. They're running one of them. I was surprised too when I was told about Maribel Hearn. I was like, oh, you mean the Touhou character? No, the person.
The runner.
He's running Score? Okay. I have never actually seen a score run of any game except for Mountain of Faith. And even then, I didn't see much of it. I just know that they bombed a lot.
It gives back points.
Thank you, Plutonium, for the 1 second of UFO. Chad, does anyone know what we're at? Have we hit 2 minutes yet?
Oh, we hit that on the last stream.
I couldn't keep track because I was playing the game.
By the way, is it only the subs and bits from Touhou streams that count?
No.
Oh.
What was that? No, what the fuck? No, it counts anywhere.
Okay. I wasn't sure where we were at.
We're at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. God damn. That's a lot more than I expected.
Not a lot of time. God damn it.
Imagine if I opened that incentive with fucking the Wong over there with his red fucking bit badge. We'd be at the 3 minute mark. I don't have any emotes for bit rewards, but maybe I'll look into that. I like my emotes not being tied to those, but if I was gonna put emotes to those, I would probably just make them advancements to existing emotes. So have variety for the subs, but then if you put a little extra, you get a little just a little different amount.
I love this part of the song.
I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Don't worry, chat. I'll give you a spoiler though for one of the ones thinking about. It's a friend for our boog. A friend of the boog. Well, tier 2 and tier 3 subs count for more than 1 second, that's for sure. A tier 2 is 2 seconds, and a tier 3 is like 4 or 5. Because I'm pretty sure a tier 3 is twice the price of a tier 2, and a tier 2 is twice the price of a tier 1. So I think 2 seconds and 4 seconds. More boog. Yeah, more boog to ship post with. Hope you guys are using that emote well. Because I rather like it, but there's only so many things we could use it for. Not even really my emote. Fucking Soros just drew it one day, and I was like, he started watermarking his works with it, and I was like, yo, like, can I use that as an emote? And then he made a colored version of it and gave it to me, and there you go.
The rest is history.
It's already my 4th most used emote from this channel. It's a good one. I think you'll like the next one, chat. The next ones that are coming. I think the ideas of them are good. Just whenever they're good to go. I'm looking forward to them. A swarm of boog.
Ah. Oh, you're right. This is the part that sucks.
Yeah, you need to stream it, so start on the very far end, like kind of, I guess, go for a U shape, I suppose. Like hug the corner and go up. You basically just need to outlast it, not really dodge it.
Is that not what streaming is most of the time?
Well, I mean, outlasting it means they'll despawn because Sagame shows up.
Yeah.
More so than just getting out of the way.
Damn it.
Good music. Eat the boog. It's all about that meme economy. Chad, I'm really glad that the Kyoko emote fits exactly the role I wanted it to. but also doubles as a greeting emote, because that's what Kyoko does. It is a volume check emote and a greeting emote at the same time. It's great. Almost on that 1 hour, no clown piece pace yet. Yeah.
That's how I started this run at 44 minutes, 45 minutes.
That's true, which means it's almost been an hour.
God damn it.
Yeah, he was correct. He was correct. He was keeping track of the time. We're almost at the 2 hour mark, but yeah, 45 minutes went to the extra stage. So you're about 10 minutes away from 1 hour of trying this. Hasn't used the bomb yet, but we'll see. Andrew is not as patient as I am, so...
No, I'm not well, I did just beat Hikatia, so maybe there's some patience left in me.
I wouldn't call that patience. You beat it pretty fucking fast.
I studied the VOD real hard. God!
Damn it. Better make some food? Actually, that's a good point. Chad, I have to go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Alright.
If I come back and you're still here, I'm laughing.
Alright, fine. There we go. Incentive.
The pack has been made.
I'm just glad he told me I didn't have to listen to the pack where I had to no bomb this. Because I want to be real with you, chat. I was probably going to ask to break that pack because, well, yeah, as you can see, I'm not doing, I mean, I could be doing worse, I suppose. I didn't want to be technical. I could be stuck on, I could still be on stage 1, so it could always be going worse. It could also be going better. Chat, it boggles my mind that there is a difficulty that is harder than this, and people can beat it without getting hit or bombing. Yeah, boggles the mind how I run into bullet. I don't have anything to say to be entertaining. I wasn't prepared to be entertaining. I was just here to play the video game and crack jokes as they were relevant. God, it was the last bullet, chat. Is no Ventura at all related to Jesse Ventura? I'm gonna go out on a whim and say no. Unless Jesse Ventura is related to UFOs, then I'm gonna hit you with a solid maybe. I shouldn't get hit here. I did. Oh, I almost did, because I'm a genius.
Hold on, if you don't die, I won't back. We'll see.
There will be no laughing in this household.
There you go. I didn't get the laugh, chat.
Thank God I was actually ready to stream that, though. Hey, Dylan. How's Katya doing?
She's nice and dead. How's New doing?
How's
Mommyzo doing?
I'll let you know when I once see UFO, first of all.
Well, you see, Mommyzo still has your balls, so...
yeah, I'll let you know when 10 Desires becomes a good game.
Now, you say that, but I still beat New, even with my opinions of UFO.
Yes. This is correct. There's my final bam. I still have 4/5 of a bomb, too.
Chad, I don't know where that sound clip comes from. I just remember from Mermaid Man Race Tickle Belt. I remember this part, because you have to dodge lasers after it.
I just wanted to leave Tickle Belt.
Wow, how did you squeeze through that?
I'm chunky. Oh. I just wanted to leave the phrase Tickle Belt up in the air for a little bit. That's why I didn't say anything. Die.
Remember that laughing song with the regular show? You know, I never really watched the regular show. I watched a little bit of it, but a lot of those, like, cartoons on Cartoon Network that were really popular with teenagers back when I was... I'm not a teenager anymore. Yeah, no. Wait, I guess I still kind of am.
No. Well,
no, I'm not. I'm 24 years old.
Mentally, maybe.
Oh, God! Anyway, back when I was like 16 or 17, things like the, the regular show, Adventure Time, all those shows and stuff, they were really popular with people my age, and I didn't really care about them. But you know, if you walked into like any hot topic, whatever you want to call it, kind of shops, you'd always find merchandise of those characters. It's always the quirky kids who got them. I'm very old. I'm an old-ass man. We missed St. Patrick's Day, and apparently it's also Zim's birthday. Why am I not surprised? Those 2 days correlate.
For real.
If you're born on St. Patty's Day, are you just automatically a drunkard? And you just hold your alcohol like some kind of fucking inhuman being? What's going on there? Zim's like 40 years old. But pretty sure he doesn't look very old.
No?
He's very thin.
He is,
the dude is
very,
real small.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking coincidence, that's for sure. It's whack.
No, I remember now.
Your bomb piece is actually saved because of that.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I realize now, when I was doing this on normal mode, I didn't care about no bombing, so when I got to this point, I just bombed and took it. Took my hits, took the bomb, and then I'd only have one piece now.
But you were playing as Sanai.
No, I was playing the Zerto on my own time.
Oh, on your own. Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna practice Hikatia, but I remembered that I don't play Touhou as well on my laptop compared to here. Don't ask how that works. It's true. And so I did it, and I was like, it's like 1 a.m. and I don't have the.
Maybe it's the size of the screen.
That
I can't play in window mode. Window mode is too small for me.
Yeah, that's probably it.
The alcohol is preserving him.
Got that soccer I use.
The man can chug, that's for sure. Oh.
Try again. Happy
birthday, Koja. Sorry that this is the only birthday present I can give you.
It's me dying in LOLK hard mode.
We don't have a birthday emote, chat. Is Field's birthday man a thing? Can anyone post that, or do I have to add that to the channel? Oh no, there it is. Yep. That's a global BTTV emote. There you go. Field's birthday man.
Oh, I almost didn't think of that.
I managed to squeeze through this barely, pretty quickly. Even after I was definitely, like, I was 100% sure I was gonna get hit by it anyway.
Like that?
Alright.
Alright, but I lost my spell. I lost my pieces.
Not much you can do to avoid that.
I could bomb.
I beat LOLK point device hard without using any bombs. Took me over 2 hours to beat PDH, but I did beat it. I did beat it.
Well, that was
you
almost
had an interesting choice.
I was kind of just the position I was in.
The only other part that really caused me a ridiculous amount of time was the laser part in Clown Pieces stage.
That's why I want to bomb that. Because I hate it.
You're not even gonna try?
I might try it, but I'm not. I might break the pack there. Not at PDH.
Remember, it only took me 2 hours to get to Junko.
Ah, yes, only 2 hours. You know, the average length of these streams are supposed to be.
I'd say that's pretty good time considering it took us 3 hours with bombs back in the day to beat them on normal mode.
True.
It's just, PDH rocked my socks. How the fuck did you do that?
Micro dodging and RNG. You can't possibly go wrong.
Am I planning to do a lunatic difficulty run too?
Maybe someday.
Do you mean specifically for this game or just in general? Because what we've been doing is when we first started playing Touhou on the stream, we started with normal mode, and we started 1cc in normal mode. To be honest, we didn't even 1cc normal mode in like every game. Then when we got through all the games, we went to do the extra stages. So we did all the extra stages, and now we're currently cycling through all the hard mode games.
Alright, there we go. I got exactly 200 from that.
Someday, yes, there will be a lunatic point device mode run of this game. Whether or not bombs will be involved, I don't know. Knowing me, I will try it, but also knowing me, it won't go too well, but I won't not do it. and then everyone will have to sit here and watch me die to PDH for 3 more hours.
You want to turn the light on? It's getting dark in here.
Don't go in order and just play whatever you like first to get used to the difficulty. Well, we started with Flandre.
Oops.
We started with Flandre as our first extra stage. Apparently that wasn't a good idea.
But we did it anyway. Oh dear, there's a lot more than there looks.
We did do it. And then Ron took a bit of time. Yukari didn't take as much time for me as Ron did, but I think this is because Flandre kind of introduced me to the bulk of what it's going to be. So she wasn't... Oh, you went the wrong way.
Yeah, I keep going the right way, but it doesn't seem to be working. Although I might just be going too fast.
I think I cheesed this one. I don't think I did it properly. Oh, wait, you got it. Remember, she doesn't have much health, and she loses health when the orb explodes.
Oh! Yeah, she does, huh?
Yeah, I could hear the noise when you were shooting the orbs. Moko was pretty difficult. Moko took some time. She has some very interesting patterns. I never actually figured out Fujiyama Volcano, though. Touhou 10, we both beat Suiko in one stream. The stream of Mountain of Faith where I got a 1cc on normal is the same stream we both beat the extra stage, so...
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty good.
I kind of already did it, so whoops.
Koishi then took about 6 to 7 hours. Holy shit. Nue took 40 minutes.
And then, yeah, Koishi took like 6-7 hours for me to not 1cc Subterranean anyway.
Mamizo took an extra stream to do, but I did beat her. Raiko took a couple streams, but we did get her down eventually. Hikatia took so long that we ended up getting a mod for Point Device.
And now here we are there.
Yeah. Okina took very few attempts, and Saki was second try for me and first try for Andrew.
I still have to beat Okina, but I'm confident I can do it. I just ran out of steam because I got headbutted and was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore.
I didn't beat Nue in one day. I beat normal mode on UFO. I tried Nue. I played for about 15 minutes, got to Nue once, and was
version 2? V2?
I was so goddamn done with UFO for the day that I didn't want to play it. So then we had to play it again because Andrew still needed a 1cc, and I started with Nue attempts, and I beat her in like 15 minutes. Cause Krako was giving us information on how to do them, and I don't like reading ahead until I've actually seen the spell card myself, otherwise I just feel like it's information overloading. So I only read up to the last spell card I did, which was Danmaku Chimera, and after that I was completely blind, and I just managed to do it. It is actually the only timeout spell in all the extra stages I managed to capture, and it was the first time I ever saw it, so good for me.
I captured Suiko's, which is also the only time I've ever captured that one.
I couldn't capture that one. I hate both of her timeout spells.
I captured the one with the orb.
That one's longer, but I don't think it's as bad as the first one. But I think it's just because the first one I didn't understand how to move I didn't understand how to get her to move.
There. It's awkward, but it makes sense, but it's awkward. That's how I describe it.
But yeah, someday, chat, I will play this game on Lunatic difficulty and Point Device. It won't be the first, but it will happen. However, if it's a no bomb run, I don't know. If you want it to be a no bomb run, you're gonna have to incentivize me or something. But at the same time, I kind of want to do it myself just to say I did it. So we'll see.
Yeah, Dylan, I also did that once. It was called I Want to Be 14.3 Itemless.
We'll see how bad it gets. We'll see how bad it gets. 12 hours on no bombing PDH. Come on, man, it can't be that much worse than hard mode.
Oh, remember when we tried PCV Lunatic? Surely it can't be that much worse than hard mode.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, welcome to the real world real fast.
Start the funding for the Lunatic UFO stream.
Oh yeah, right. This is a shotgun meat.
Yeah, just dodge things that are fast.
Pretty good at that, thanks to 14.3.
Damn, that one fast!
One-winged white heron.
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 I really don't think this one is very bad.
not awful. It's just lasers that I have the reaction speed of goldfish, so.
Just kind of swings back and forth.
Oh.
The jump hard to Lunatic of Windows games is fucking whack. PH is very different on Lunatic. Relative difference difficulty much greater than most other spells. God damn it! Oh well. How bad can it be, right? If only I knew how bad things truly were. PDH is very bad on Lunatic. Blue Rings move 2 times faster than on hard. That sounds awful!
Yeah, maybe you don't know Bum.
That sounds fucking awful!
Chat, remember, Sagame isn't injured because this dialogue goes on for so long, Zen thought it would be weird if she was injured. So
she has injured art.
She does have injured art, but it's never used.
She's actually wearing a red undershirt. You can see that in her damaged art.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the damaged art, so I didn't know that.
I saw it once.
Time for the fun part!
Saki's gimmick is fast. All of her attacks are really fast.
Draw! I mean, she's a Pegasus.
Her first one pretty much sets the tone of the whole fight. Agile Shot.
Yeah.
I really like that spell card. Because it's simple, but it goes so fast that it's kind of mesmerizing to look at. Until I saw it the first time and it hit me and I was like, whoa!
One of my favorites still that she has is Follow Me Unafraid. I think that one's cool.
Did you know that removes the spell card background?
You know, now that I think about it, it does, doesn't it?
Same with Kutaka's third spell. For whatever reason, Kutaka's final spell card and Follow Me Unafraid remove the spell card background. And I don't really know why.
I'm thinking about it, and you're right, but like I just never noticed.
Maybe it's to symbolize the idea of like you're following her, so she's actually actively moving away from you, so you're chasing her, so you're not locked in one area. But I don't really know why they do that.
Damn it! I tried to get through that, but I got hit by the Stoak.
We can't do the PC98 games because our controllers are not one-to-one responsive for them, and we don't really know how to fix that.
Also snapback.
That's the problem, yeah, not one-to-one responsive. These games are perfectly okay, because they have built-in controller support, but we have to use an outside program, PC98, and it has issues. So, we never actually... We barely gave Touhou 4's extra stage a try, and we didn't even bother playing Touhou 5, because it would have been more of the same issues. I just don't know how to fix that, that's all. I'm not terribly invested in it either, but maybe someday, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not terribly invested in PC98 anyway, so it's like, I'm indifferent on going back.
Especially Touhou 2.
Oh yeah, I'm not going back to Touhou.
Fucking Touhou 2, dude. Shifting hurt box is the stupidest fucking thing. Some of these patterns can't be dodged this way if you got hit earlier because of the way your hitbox shifts afterwards. Like, why is that a sentence I have to read and be like, yeah, okay, I understand. Whack! Story of hitbox misalignment. Goofy! Where's the clown?
Next one, I think.
Touhou 2 for us was being unable to use any of the comfort features, mashing the button to attack, and fucking Marissa's Oreos. Holy shit, I hate Oreo Sun, man.
And Bomb Spin.
I hate that shit. Marissa just be like, oh, here's 4 orbs, and you have to shoot them down before you have to shoot them down before you can hit her. And it's just like, ugh, I don't wanna. I remember I dodged this with some real tight positioning. Also, here's Clown.
Yep, there's the Clown.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get off of her.
Why is she so huge?
She's massive.
I'm the size of her leg.
Alright, World of Madness.
Yay. Chat, I can't believe I didn't even call upon Earthcat in the extra stage. I'm disappointed in myself.
SOEW is the least enjoyable Lunatic 1cc I've ever done, and since UFO exists, that's saying a lot. See, as someone who is a very avid fan of UFO, that's a pretty powerful statement you just ushered.
They're so fast.
God damn it. You just gotta shoot them down.
I'm trying, man. Well, it was going alright for a while.
Yeah, you basically need to get a really good position to kill him fast.
Oh dear, I'm not really hitting him with the best of what I can do. Oh.
Bada bing! That was one fairy too.
Yeah. I like how you can't loop. He chose not to loop the stage music because you kind of use that to gauge progress, but when it comes to bosses, since progress can vary, it doesn't matter.
The stars are all aimed. Oh, well.
Oh.
Just stream it, forehead!
Alright, I'll stream it then. Well.
Unbelievable!
Thank you for the tip, friendly
Thank
chat
you.
member.
Streamer needs to stream. Who'd have thought? Alright, well that was,
Yeah,
that worked out.
I've done that a few times with 14.3, where I try to think of a method, I look it up, and I'm just like, God damn, I'm either too good, I'm either too smart for my own good, or I'm an idiot.
Well, if you were too smart for your own good, you would have figured it out.
True.
Now that's obviously streaming.
Yeah. That's kind of how I try to do lasers initially, it's just streaming. Oh dear. but I... I'm gonna do big streaming. No, I asked this question once while I was playing 14.3 as a joke, but chat, what if the real reason for 14.3 was just so Zone could reuse assets?
Well, shoot the bullet and double spoiler do that too.
True. Oh god, this one. I'm not good at this
Also,
one.
apparently the background of Touhou 18 is the background from Touhou 10, but flipped and recolored. So, I don't know. Zim will do what he wants, I suppose. People notice some weird shit. Yeah, this one took me a while to get through. Trying to kill the fairy is basically worthless.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why I'm trying to do it. Just kind of get past the orbs and dodge the stars, basically.
And the one in the middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost got it.
Yeah. Ran into a star.
It's a Moria Shrine conspiracy. Chat, you remember the panel where Suiko had a megaphone?
I do, actually.
I think they were announcing the construction of,
Oh dear,
something.
You're cutting off the cord there. I'm trying to pull up the controller and you're cutting it off. Alright, I almost dodged that. There we go.
I got stuck on something. I don't remember if it was the water wheel or the cable car, but there was definitely a panel where Suiko was on the megaphone. And I was like, oh, so this is Suiko's job? So Sanai gathers the faith, Kaneko is the face of the operation, and Suiko is the megaphone manager. And you know what? I'm willing to believe that Suiko's role in all that was 100% because she wanted to, not because she was told to do it.
Isn't there an edit of that panel that of her telling people to stop bullying?
I don't know, I've never seen that.
I have to look it up, but I can't because I'm playing the video game. Chat, someone confirm that. Can't remember if it was anti-bully or not. It was definitely some kind of PSA.
You want to hear a real Touhou conspiracy theory? The reason Reimu's needles are not as good as they used to be is because Kogasa now makes them.
Oh.
So Kogasa makes Reimu's needles, and she tells her to keep it a secret from other yokai because she's supplying Reimu with her needles. But Kogasa's needles, ever since Kogasa's been supplying Reimu her needles, Reimu's needles haven't been as strong as they once were. So, No, I think Kogasa is an excellent blacksmith, which is exactly why the needles aren't as strong, because she is sabotaging Reimu.
But that's just a gamecraft theory.
Also, I like that the needles that Reimu throws are actually just straight up needles.
Yeah.
I thought they were energy needles. Nope. She throws iron needles at people.
Chat.
And calls them Danmaku. I mean, I guess Sakia throws knives.
Yeah. Marissa shoots missiles now.
Solid missiles.
Yeah, they're not magic missiles anymore.
They're pretty magic, alright.
God damn it, Carl.
I like that Kogasa is a blacksmith. I think that's really cool.
Pretty neat.
Kogasa... Maybe it's just because I noticed my monkey brain is looking for patterns. But I noticed that a lot of stage 2 bosses get a lot of extra characterization where they otherwise just wouldn't have anything.
Alright, I'm gonna be here a while.
Like, you know, Kogasa actually, you know, she walks around, she wants to scare people in the human village. Apparently she wasn't very good at scaring children, and she even took up a job as a babysitter before. But I guess she got sick of it because she wanted to scare people, not take care of them. But no one actually is scared of her. And now she has a side hustle as a blacksmith, and she supplies Reimu with her needles. Asuoko shouting, the loudspeaker shouting, "Stop bullying."
Yeah.
Anti-bully Suoko.
Stop bullying.
I like the name, Persuasion Needles. Like, yeah, they're persuading, alright.
Maybe this will change your mind. I love this part of the song.
You gotta go higher up. Don't get stuck in the laser grid.
I know, but I'm bad at the video game. I'm bad at the video game.
If you get under them, you only have to dodge one layer. See how it spins? It stops below them.
Yeah.
But if you're to the side, you can dodge 2 lasers. So just
Lordy.
squeeze through the first set and then just hang above it, because there's no way they're gonna reach you otherwise. Left. Go straight. You should have went straight up there. Just focus on getting out of the lasers first and foremost.
I know. It's just scary, man.
You kind of just have to side dodge, but you have more room to do so once you get out of there. Like that, yeah. Now the middle one. Close.
Can't really do much about the middle one, right? Because it shoots kind of differently.
I think it's because you see they still shoot little
they're
stars.
still shooting.
So you could probably blow that one up. You could probably blow the second one up and still like damage the middle one. But I think it's worth it to just ignore the first one, because then you have, if you stay under the first one, you have to dodge 2 oncoming diagonals from the second one.
Yeah.
Well, you
Carl!
survived it. I'm not sure who originally supplied Reimu with her needles. I just know it's Kogasa now. That's like mentioned once and then never again though. It's so weird. It just kind of happened. It's just like, they were talking about Cyclopses and shit. And then they were like, oh, Kogasa's here, and Kogasa can supply your,
fucking bullet, man.
Kogasa can supply you your needles, Reimu. I don't know if Reimu pays. I think Reimu threatens her. Not cool, Reimu. Yes.
It's not worth it.
It was Genji. Well, Genji's retired now, so that's why. She's been using the same needles for years, and now they're all rusty.
They're dull.
Reimu threatens to test the needles on her. Yeah, Reimu's kind of a jerk, huh? I still like her, but come on. That's a mean thing to do to someone who's... Wow, what a squeeze.
Oh, if only hitboxes made sense!
Where does Kogasa get the materials to make needles? That's an excellent question, but I'll raise you one further. What does the economy even look like in Gensokyo? How does she have a forge? Does she live in the human village? Does she have a forge somewhere outside the human village? Where the fuck does Kogasa even live anyway?
Every time I try to go up, there's one fucking star that's just like, no.
That's the reason Kogasa wants Reimu to keep it a secret. Because if Reimu goes around telling everyone that her needles are made by Kogasa, then well, then she's gonna lose her supplier basically.
That's why it's a secret from everyone.
How many needles can Reimu even store in her outfit? Paladins are pretty easy to keep on hand, but... Well, here's my question. How does Sakuya have that many knives on her person? I've seen people give her a thigh strap that has like a couple knives in it.
Well, she just has that.
But there's like 3 knives at much. There's like a few knives in it that she can throw by putting them in her knuckles like Wolverine and tossing them. But that's a lot of knives, right?
Well, she stops time and goes grab them all after they bounce off.
If you knew where she was, she wouldn't be a lost umbrella. This is a good point. This is an excellent point. But yokai gotta live somewhere, right? Does she just sleep in a tree?
Fuck off!
June. She stops time, gets them back, and then throws them again.
Yeah.
You can't do that because then you can't throw them again because if you're taking the knives out of their position, you're taking the knives out of their position.
No, after you've already hit them.
But she stops time and prepares a million knives.
Yeah, and then when they hit, she grabs them all. She doesn't position knives as a shot type. She just throws them, and then when she needs them back, she stops time and goes gets them.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
She has a giant magnet. Oh, that makes sense. She's still holding about 200 knives if you have to believe Lunatic Eternal Meat. Wait, does she throw knives on the Lunatic version? No, she didn't, did she?
I don't know. We didn't play the Lunatic.
Yeah, I did.
What?
I got to Remy out Lunatic.
Oh yeah, I guess you did.
I didn't win, but I got to her.
Fuck the stars.
It is just knife-shaped Danmaku. But I also thought that the needles were needle-shaped Danmaku. But then Zun went and fucking made them actual metal. Like, so I guess the knives are knives? I don't get it. It's a weird-ass bullet type.
Son, when I pick a difficulty, it means I want to play that difficulty.
You are playing that difficulty.
This is not hard mode.
Yes, it is!
It's Lunatic!
Chat, what does this look like on Lunatic? Surely it looks worse than this.
Wow, what?
I don't want to know what this looks like on Lunatic. I don't even remember what it looks like on normal mode.
Probably like this. Fuck off!
Alright, I'm not going to spend the next 2 hours listening to you do that, so either make your choice here or shut up. I guess the stars are denser.
Oh, that just sounds even worse.
Actual Persuasion Needle and ISC are just regular lasers too, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, she has to steal them, right? So they would have to be solid objects to steal, yeah? What if the needles themselves are capable of shooting out projectiles, so Reimu just holds them in her fingers, and then they shoot energy?
But then why would Kogasa have to supply them?
Because as I just said, they're the ones shoot the needles. So they have spiritual power, and Reimu fires them out of the needle tips, but when they run out of spiritual power, they can no longer fire their needles. So she has to get new ones. It's like how Marissa has to charge her Hakuto with magic power to shoot her lasers. How did they get bent then? Because Reimu doesn't know how to handle the shaft, alright?
Alright, yep, choice made.
She squeezes too hard. Or she bombs someone over the head with it.
Oh, I forgot even if I do bomb here, my bomb doesn't work on lasers.
Sakuya can manipulate space, so she just makes the knives extremely thin and long with the matter gets the black holes. Place them throughout the entire Gensokyo and make them normal again whenever she needs them. Not a bad explanation, but then how do you explain all the other characters who throw knives? As far as I know, Reimu's the only one who really throws needles. And even the representation of Reimu's needles look kind of like standard lasers, right?
Kinda.
But then every other character throws lasers. Or throws knives, but they're not like Sakuya. They don't store knives in the thigh holder.
I should have just bombed there. Alright, I'll get to the middle fairy and then I'm pressing the button. 'Cause not having fun.
Saki, you're making secret knife pockets for everyone as a side gig. Good lore, good lore. Sukuna's needle is like a sewing needle. And it kind of looks painful.
Good.
Yomu throws sword slashes, though. That's true! She does have energy sword slashes. They're stupid and I hate them, but she does have them. She doesn't throw her sword, though. Chat, imagine if one of Yomu's spell cards was she just threw her sword like a boomerang. That would be insane.
Well, I used my bomb and got through it.
He gave in.
I did give in, because, like you said, I don't feel like being here for 2 more hours. No one does. I'm not doing another 5-hour stream. I can't do that in 5 hours.
You didn't even have to play in those 5 hours. I did.
Yes. The different. See, I only did this because I made an agreement. I don't actually care much for no bombing.
Shimi doesn't use needles, no, but she has a sewing needle. That's like her weapon of choice. She has it on her art, and she also uses it in the fighting games. Yeah, Yomu throws her sword like a boomerang. It just spins around. Or they can just give me Yomu's first cooldown 7 times and call it a boss fight. It would be harder.
It would have been harder than 14.3. I can say that.
Yeah, sword beams make sense to me. These yellow lasers are too fast to properly react to on Lunatic, even if you were very good at fast reactions.
Nice.
You mean to tell me they're random? What about this? This is consistent, yeah?
Yes, but I am bad.
I remember doing this with Marissa and thinking, wow, I can't hit any of these enemies that cause these things to spawn. So I just had to dodge all of it. This looks really cool, though.
Yeah.
I love the effect on this one, but holy shit. Ooh.
There we go. Oh, yeah,
This is the last one, I think?
Yeah, you shoot the fairies and they make big screen, but if you don't, then they make little stars that you gotta...
You really want to know the details? Do you want to get bent when you get to it? Yes, Kanji. I will get bent. It's gonna be a while before I touch this game again anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even if I learn now, I'm gonna have to learn later, so... I'll forget about it, chat. I'll forget about it, and then I'll play it. Also, I'll probably see it at the World Cup anyway, so, you know. We'll see about that.
Damn it.
The coloration on these stars reminds me of Marissa.
Green, blue, and yellow.
Not even the blue, just the yellow and the green ones. I still don't like stars.
I hate these stars even more.
I may understand them, but it doesn't mean I have to like them.
Exactly.
Ah! Nice. Seeing and hearing about entirely different things and actually doing it, so who cares? Yes!
Yes.
I know that. That's why when people tell me things are easy when I'm struggling to do them, it does not help. It is the furthest thing from help. Or when people say it's easy to do when I'm just watching. Doesn't look easy.
Alright, there we go, did it.
Alright.
Hi, Clown, I'm bombing your lasers and there's nothing you can do about it. Not these, though. Not the cooldowns, the spell cards.
Our lasers are gonna melt you.
Yes, they are.
I may understand star bullets, but that doesn't mean I have to like them.
God damn it, Carl.
Hmm.
No, I meant not free full power.
The game is easy. Why have you not beaten it yet?
Why do you play the baby game and then die in the baby game?
It is
over
clown.
and over again.
I beat this cooldown on my first try. Oh. Like, thanks. You're helping. I'm helping.
I beat Hikachi first try with racing. I don't know what's causing you so much trouble. It's like, well, you see.
How come her cooldowns are whole ass health bars?
Because she has like 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I guess she does, huh? Technically, chat. I have never lost. I've never lost a LOLK Lunatic run because I've never done one. So I have a 0% loss rate. So
0% win rate.
Yeah, but a 0% loss rate is even better.
True.
So that means later losers, I've already beaten this game.
Skew the results in your favor.
If I haven't tried Lunatic yet, I can't have a losing record.
Exactly.
So that means I win. Remember in Phoenix, right? When Luke at me is like, yo, you're dealing with Prosecutor Goddard. He's never lost a case before. And then you meet him and he's like, yeah, this is my first case. It's like, oh, he's never lost a case before because he's never done a case before. It's like, that 0% loss rate's still pretty impressive, but he's never been in a case before. The code? What code? I didn't break no code.
I broke the code because I wasn't having fun on one of the chapters.
The Berserk strategy. Can't have a bad ending if you don't have an ending at all. Hey, that's using the brain.
Carl.
Chat, my spell card history with every Lunatic spell card is 0-0. That's great. That's really good.
Pretty good. It's alright.
I did all Lunatic 1 CCs and I am statistically the better gamer. That's right. That's right. My hubris is huge. I am now sitting on it.
Why does the gap have to be so... Why do you have to side dodge and then have like no room to do it? How do people beat this game without dying or bombing?
I can't wait to watch someone try that. At least I'm better at PCB. Alright. Alright, fair enough. I did try that one, and I did lose that one. I have a loss ratio on that one.
You also have a loss ratio on the USD.
Oh yeah, right, I did do that one. That one went way better than I expected, and that's why my hubris is like, yeah, I can do PCB too. PCB kicked my ass.
Both our asses. Oh my god! Oh my god, Aaron!
Chat, we have looped the theme.
Oh my god, yeah.
Pretty sure this theme takes about 4.5 minutes to loop. Because, aside from extra stage bosses and I think Shikiyaki, Clown Piece and Junko have some of the longest, like, themes in the entire series. I believe both of them are about 4.5 minutes long before they loop.
They're pretty long.
That means we've been here for almost 5 minutes.
And?
You're getting swished! Swoodled! Sweat-addled! I like the way she just, like, the idea is she's just swinging her torch like this. That's the attack.
Pretty funny.
I kind of like the pattern it makes.
Yeah.
You've got the health bar to the point where a spell card would activate.
That doesn't help me. You put pressure on me. I was like, yo, I'm almost done.
Listen, when I heard the do-do-do-do-do in PDH, I was like, oh, time to shit the bed. And guess what happened? I shit the bed.
I've done that before. I would have beaten 5-2 by now if I hadn't shit the bed myself.
She is watering her moon rabbit. Yep. Clown Piece has been tasked with watering the moon. She's doing as instructed.
She is quite good at what she does. Oh my god! Lois!
These non-spells are absolute hell on Lunatic. The speed at which you have to read them is precisely as crazy, and you know they're already so difficult on hard. I don't doubt that. I've never actually seen a full Lunatic run of this game. The only thing I know about Clown Piece is that 2 of her spell cards are easier on hard mode than they are on normal. And my ability to do them actually showed that off. Like, I did not believe it, but it was hard for me to believe that a higher difficulty pattern would be easier. But the elements it changes are actually a lot easier for me to handle. It's weird. It's really weird how that happened.
Higher difficulty typically isn't supposed to mean lower difficulty.
Well, think about higher difficulty as well, is it needs to remove a lot of the RNG, because with so many bullets, RNG can cause you to get squished and memed on, right? Saw a lunatic run where the guy just bombed every chapter with Sinai, 1 CC with 2 extra lives and 3 bombs and stuff.
Yep, that's a video.
How in the fuck did
Yeah,
he...
the lunatic run with Sinai, but he die or bomb on every chapter.
Like, immediately, or did he pick a spot?
I'm pretty sure he picked a spot. I didn't actually watch it.
You're telling me you can beat a lunatic run in this game?
Yeah, because Sinai's just that good.
Like legacy mode?
Like, yes.
Straight up. You can...
If you're dying, then you're restarting and you can't bomb anymore. So you're dying every chapter. Dying or bombing every chapter and still getting the 1 CC.
What the fuck? The character busted.
Yeah, why didn't I pick her?
Why did you pick her?
Because I don't know, man.
2 of her spells are easier on hard, but overall, the whole fight is still a lot harder and lunatic is normal. I'm assuming you're referring to the first and the second spell cards, yeah? Because those are the ones that I saw the change, definite. Again, I don't doubt that for even a second, but I've never actually seen a lunatic run of LOLK, so...
God, the stars sometimes don't let you go through them, and it's really annoying, and I do not like.
The only difficulty I have to check these with is normal, and I definitely learned by PCB that the difference in hard and lunatic patterns is pretty significant. They're definitely a lot tighter to deal with on lunatic than hard, but the difficulty jump from normal to hard wasn't as bad.
You know, if there's anything I don't hate about this boss is that even though she forces you to move, you have to move so that you're beneath her anyway. That's all well and good in the hood.
Can you no graze up run in this game?
I'm gonna
I think that's possible. Do you think there's a single difficulty in any game you could beat without grazing a single bullet?
Easy mode 10 desires, maybe?
Would it be? EOSD maybe, because there's one less stage to worry about.
I guess, yeah.
I guess if you bomb... Chat, if you bomb, you don't get grazed, right? Because it destroys everything, yeah? So I guess if you bomb at the portions where it's supposed to be, like, it's too close to dodge, then I guess you could?
Sinai couldn't.
Yeah. I should have expected Lunatic to be infinitely harder than hard, but I guess I just saw the progression in difficulty. It was the same as normal to hard, and that was not the case. Largest relative difference in difficulty is usually between easy and normal, though, and it only gets less from there. Okay. Honestly, I feel like hard mode is the difficulty that gets the least amount of mention, just because, you know, you got easy mode where people who are starting will try with that. It's also a meme because of overdrive. Normal mode, standard difficulty. But then you have Lunatic, right? And Lunatic's like, that's the big boy's difficulty.
Yeah.
So hard mode's kind of in between the try this if you're new and play this if you're experienced. So it's like, you don't hear much talk about hard mode stuff. We're doing hard mode stuff. But I guess it's like the second Evo, you know? You got the starters. You got your Mudkip and you got your Swampert. Who the fuck's talking about Marsh Tom, right?
Nobody.
But everybody loves Mudkip and everybody loves Swampert. Hard is an awkward in between. Yeah. It's the adolescent. I don't think there's anything wrong with hard mode. I just think that it's, I guess, like, when it comes to picking your difficulty, it's stuck in the middle of either play this if you want a challenge or play this if you're new to the game kind of thing, right? Let's say hard has a base 21% success rate. Lunatic only technically has about 20% more bullet. Removed from 20, but remove that from 21% and you see the problem. Yeah?
No, I just thought of something. The ultramarine elixir is supposed to let you see death ahead of time so that you can avoid it, right?
Is it? I thought it was just you can undo death.
Chat, someone confirm that. Because depending on the answer, my point may or may not actually...
I can't believe after all the shit that happened to this game, it's not even canon. The ultramarine elixir, the entire point of this game's gimmick, isn't even actually what happened in the events of this game. Alright, progress!
Alright. consistency.
Yeah, so this one should be a lot easier to do. Just follow the moon and avoid the falling stars. Or not the falling stars, the rings. Yeah, that might be really tight.
Yeah.
Hard is just the anime trading art for lunatic. The Ultramarine Orb Elixir allows you to basically see a potential future. Oh, like Doctor Strange?
Oh, a potential future. So I was gonna say, if I can see my death beforehand, then how do you have RNG? Because if I can see my death, then why would it be different?
The medicine temporarily removes the impurity of death and allows you to experience the immediate future.
But
I think
why
you
is
need
the immediate future different?
You need to squeeze one section over from where you're squeezing in from. That's kind of close.
Oh, Carl, that kills people.
RNG exists, immersion broken. I understand that RNG is a pain in the ass. I will say though, some of the RNG in Touhou games is a treat to watch when pulled off well, because you know it's like good execution of a pattern is fantastic, but when it is all 100% down to just the player's ability to navigate a pattern, then it's like it's kind of sick to watch them do it. Maybe it's not as sick to actually do it, because it's fucking RNG. But when somebody is just running with the game, and the game's like, all right, deal with this shit, and they deal with that shit, it's good.
Good shit. Carl, I did it again.
Yep. What made me gravitate towards Moko being my favorite? I thought she looked cool. I liked her outfit. I liked the concept of fire. I just thought she was kind of sick. I didn't know her.
Wrong.
I didn't know her story at all. I read Runegate way after the fact. It was more so of a design thing. Oh.
Carl, the spell
Bonus
card
failed.
ended.
RNG factor is important for Touhou because everything was fully static Touhou games and you memorize the game for the most part. I agree with that. I still think some patterns are still really impressive to watch. And I understand that some elements of RNG can be incredibly frustrating because not everything needs an element of RNG to it. Like, one of my issues with Raiko was that every single one of her spell cards has an element of RNG to it. Like, just give me one or two static patterns. Koichi had Ancestors. Ancestors was 100% static. It followed a pattern every single time. Kaneko's first spell card, I could do that the same way, like, every time, with very little in the way of RNG. Back to what I was saying. Like, when I first got into Touhou, the characters I really liked, my top three favorite characters at one point was Reimu, Yomu, and Yukari. So it just kind of changed. It changed a lot as I learned more characters, and I just kind of really like Moko's design.
There we go.
I just really like Moko's design, the concept of her being a fire being. I thought she looked cool, and I seen some art that made her look sick, and I was just like, yeah, that's a cool character. And then as I learned about her, I was like, I do like this character. And it just kind of stuck. I still like Moko a lot, but nowadays, Suika's really up there for me. To a point where it's like, oh god, gotta change the brands.
Rebranding.
That one is completely static, even the star stack position. That's the thing, yeah. Because I remember on normal mode, the stars are completely random.
Yep.
So that one is one of those spell cards that is easier on hard mode because of the static pattern.
Oh, Carl.
Moko isn't sick, she can't get ill. I'll give you 0 points. An element of RNG or an element of aim shots is usually different because humans ain't perfect. Yeah. What is the most RNG pattern in the entire series?
Is it something that Junko has?
Is it PDH? I feel like it's PDH.
Alright, I'll give this one a few shots, but don't hold your breath.
This one's a lot nicer to deal with than the last one because you don't have to squiggle through the fucking... Oh, you're dead.
Or am I? Yes, I am. went into it anyway, and I followed the laser and died 3 times. Yeah, baby!
Most of PC98 is? No. Alright, not counting PC98. What is the single most, like, RNG heavy lunatic spell card in the entire series? Because I was told that Junko's PDH is an absolute fucking pain in the ass. And I don't doubt that because I got to experience it. But I don't know what it looks like on Lunatic, and, well, I'm not really sure I want to know anymore.
Alright, well, I kind of have my bomb still active, so...
Alright, now this one.
Yeah, this is like the easiest one, kind of.
You say that, but you will get hit.
Well, it won't matter, because I have a bomb still active.
You just gotta direct the lasers and move out of the way of the stars.
Yeah.
You just need to stay under.
God damn it.
Nice.
Alright, now I got 2 hits again, though. Also, this is the first time in the fight she's dropped power. That's why Race's bomb sometimes isn't great.
One of the most random things in all of Touhou is Yatsuhashi's final spell, Requiem. It is so hard that there isn't a single player in the world who has super consistency on it.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about what Yatsuhashi does outside of 14.3, where she is
You only fight Yatsuhashi without your special item, right? That's a shot type B thing, right?
Yeah.
Requiem. I'll look that up. Let me look that up.
I hear the noises! I thought I could have swore that she was done with the lasers. Oh dear, oh dear.
Hold on. Yatsuhashi Requiem Lunatic. Let me see this. DDC Perfect Lunatic. Yatsuhashi Sakuya B.
Okay. I hope it's Sakuya B. Alright, yeah, I'll watch this.
Let me see. It has to be Sakuya B. You can't fight Yatsuhashi.
Yeah, I've never actually seen this shot type before.
So this is the Lunatic version of her final spell card. So this is all RNG, huh?
Nice. I'd rather do this. Oh,
no, that was her cooldown. Yeah, that wasn't even the attack. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Ew.
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 Okay. Oh god, the way they switch and swirl down there. Oh, no wonder you have to spin around like this.
That's gross.
Is he gonna time it out? It doesn't look like he's gonna do enough damage to it.
I don't know if he does it or not.
Well, you have to. You could only fight this with a B shot type too. I don't know if he's gonna capture it.
He might be able to. I think he might just barely do it. Oh yeah, he backs up and then gets more.
Oh, we got it. All right.
All right. Gray's Inferno.
Wait, that wasn't it. That was only the first one.
Oh my god, Dylan,
shit.
are you serious?
That was the whole fight. I thought it was just the spell card. Hold on, skipping ahead. Where is it?
Alright, this is our last cooldown.
This is the last cooldown. Hold on, chat. We're trying to figure out why did the 10 seconds do that much damage? What the fuck? Did he bomb? I doubt it. Hold on, chat. I gotta know.
No, he just did.
I was looking at the first attack the whole time. It's in Japanese, so I couldn't read
fool.
it. Alright, so this is the Requiem. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, guess what? She does this in 14.3, but harder. Well, maybe easier to a point, but basically this.
Holy fuck, dude. There's so much shit happening.
Yeah, there's not quite as many music notes, but she shoots much more than balls.
Dude, you gotta dodge things behind you.
Yep.
And you gotta dodge things beside you. And you gotta dodge things in front of you.
Oh, I still have my bomb active. Right, I didn't get hit there.
We saw it. Oh, I don't know how to do this, so have fun.
Well, I have my bomb active, so I've got it now.
That's a funny spell card. Well, it's a good thing that nobody actually plays the B variant, so you don't actually have to fight that spell card, huh?
True. Alright, Stretch Abyss. You know what? I saw you do this, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
I like how this was explained to me as, I know how to do it, I cannot explain to you how to do it, I just understand how to do it. And I was like, what does that mean? And then I did it, and I was like, oh, I get it. I have no idea how to explain what I was doing, but I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I timed it out, mind you, but I know what I was supposed to do. The ISC version is humans and Koto die together.
Yeah, if you want to look it up.
Well, I'll see it eventually. I think I've seen all I needed to see with that one for a while. I don't know why Zun decided that Yatsuhashi needs to be the strongest fucking character in the entire series with some of these attack patterns, but whatever. Oh yeah, you're gonna... Why did I do so little damage to her before?
I don't know. Apollo hoax theory. There we go.
Alright, you can handle this one.
Yeah, this is just, they faked the moon landing, chat.
Nice.
I'm a genius. The worst part about dying on a spell card isn't even that you have to do it again. It's the fact that since, it's not like when you die to a cooldown where you can just get your power back. You don't get your power back from this, and it's really annoying.
Requiem forces you to do random dodges from all sides at all times while navigating through those dense note-splitting geysers and also dodging the aim white balls after every time you reach the side. So she shoots aim shots at you.
Also, chat, Don said he'll see it eventually. That means he actually believes I'll beat 14.3 eventually.
Something I read, I believe it was from Zun's own comments. I think it was in Strange Creators, but he mentioned how...
There we go, second try.
Bullet patterns should usually follow a formula where there are 1 or 2 solutions to clearing it. And if a pattern has 3 different elements that need to be accounted for, it's probably not a very good attack pattern. Because he was talking about like how combining bosses together or something like that. So, you know, there are different elements that have to be used to do certain spell cards. So, like, an element would be streaming, right? You have to stream one section of it and also squeeze through gaps and stuff like that.
Hey Dylan, guess what has all 3 of those?
But when you combine 3 or 4 different things you have to be doing in a spell card, it's either absurdly difficult or just not a good spell card.
Hey Dylan, guess what has all 3 of those?
Well,
5-2.
ISC is you get tools to deal with that. You chose not to use them.
Indeed.
Requiem does not give you tools to use them. Well, actually, you have bombs.
Tools are the tools are just a replacement for bombs.
Yeah, Yatsuhashi doesn't seem to get as much respect as she deserves.
Alright.
We call her Ben's sister. Yatsuhashi's got the fucking record of, like, holding everyone's balls hostage. I did this first try, by the way.
Yeah, this took me a while to do on my own time, so let's see how that goes now. It made me appreciate this theme a lot more, though, I can tell you that.
I like this theme a lot.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Yatsu.
Chat, all ISC did was make me appreciate Ben more. I don't really hate Yatsuhashi more.
I respect Yatsuhashi for her strength. You ever see Marissa do this on Lunatic?
No.
I think it's very dense.
Oh, damn it.
Kogasa?
One thing that's helpful with this one is remembering that when you go up to misdirect them, you can go back down the exact same way because there's nothing. Dylan, what's the direction?
What?
What is it? Horizontal or vertical?
What? Are you going sideways?
Yes.
That's horizontal.
Okay, you don't have to worry about things horizontally, so it's like.
The red sides are aimed at you.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when you go up to misdirect them like this, you can go back down the same way.
Yeah, like a U.
Yeah.
Exactly what he did with Behind Festival spell card. Spell card is so hated. I don't know what that spell card is, I have to look it up.
Alright. Whether I win or lose, I'm gonna watch it too.
Let me see. Touhou Behind Festival.
Damn it, I went too slow.
Oh, it's this fucker, these fuckers.
Oh, the crazy backup dancers.
Lunatic. I spelled lunatic.
Lunatic.
Lunatic. This guy's name is weird. Behind Festival.
One, right?
Timeout. What is Ultra Lunatic? I have no idea what that means.
That sounds like a...
Both of them are timeouts. You guys just not do this one? Alright, hold on. I'll just click the top one.
Yeah, let's just watch the timeout.
So this is Behind Festival on Lunatic. He's just in the corner. And there's a lot of shit.
I did watch this one get done once. It died a lot. He was practicing it, and he died a lot because it's hard.
It's multiple different elements, like how I was explaining with Yatsuhashi. There's
stuff coming from behind, stuff coming from the front, and then another layer of bullets on top of that.
Too many things to keep. Like it's hard to process all of this all at once. Yeah, well, he's just gonna time it out. But I don't think it. Does the attack get? does the attack get denser or something when you attack it or something? Like, cause like I don't know why. I mean I understand why they're trying to time it out because fuck doing it, but like, is it like Subterranean Rose? All right. Ultra is a mod. Wow. Lunatic Ultra, huh? I like how it's the moon's surface, but it's water. You can see the moon under it.
Damn it, I ran up into the stars.
Ultra story. Ultra has increased bullet
This is the
spawns.
Sea of Tranquility or something, isn't it?
Yes. This is... Apparently when the full moon reflects... When the full moon reflects over the surface of the water, it opens a portal to the lunar capital. So,
Damn it.
that's what they use in Silent Sinner. You ever hear the story of the Dragon Palace?
I know of it vaguely because of Okami, but...
Well, there was the man who fell into the ocean, or the water, and he ended up in the Dragon Palace. And he stayed there for some time, and he was given a box and when he left and was told never to open it. And when he
Why
returned...
did they give it to him and then tell him not to open it?
Because it was his. So they gave it to him, and then he returned back to his world. He had been gone for like 100 years or something. So everyone he knew and loved was gone. He was like, oh shit. So we decided to open the box, and the box was all the time that he spent. So it just, he opened the box and then he immediately aged to match.
Oh.
And in Touhou's canon, that story exists, but the man actually found his way to the lunar capital through exactly the method I just told you. So the story still exists in Touhou, but I don't know if the Dragon Palace is actually what it was, but like, yeah, in Touhou, as far as Touhou is concerned, the man that fell and found the Dragon Palace actually found his way to the lunar capital. And since he didn't know it was the lunar capital, the Lunarians just were like, yeah, whatever. They just hung out with him, I guess. Poor dude.
Dang it.
Mm-mm.
Earth Cat, bless me.
My most hated spell card is Yomu's cooldown. Not a spell card. But I cannot stand that shit. I will get there with max lives and I will come out of that fight missing 3. And I guarantee at least 2 of them will come from that cooldown.
And that's not mentioning the bombs you use in between. My least favorite is Ame no Norigoto. More affectionately referred to as 5-2.
Well, at least Yomu's having fun, because I'm not.
Yomu's cooldown is harder than she is in 14.3.
The cooldown happens 3 times, and I cannot do it any better with each time it shows up.
Oh, I should have gone faster, but I was worried about running into the store.
I have a question for anyone who knows. In Mountain of Faith, one of Sanai's cooldowns, I think it's the 2nd or the 3rd one, is that RNG or is that consistent? Because I'm pretty sure it's RNG, and sometimes you can just get walled, but I don't know for sure. I know that you can misdirect Yomu's non-spells. I learned that, but I'm just really bad at crossing bullets. I'm terrible at it.
Damn it, I ran into it.
Like, I just can't deal with it. And Yomu has gotten under my skin to a point where, like, I have some kind of mental block to it. It should be easy, and that's the problem. Well, everything should be easy, shouldn't it? But it never is.
Everything should be easy if you can do it. Oh, I thought I was gonna die earlier, so I just didn't do anything.
I think everybody has a different element of Touhou they struggle with. Me? I fucking hate curvy lasers and bullets that intersect at a crisscross motion, because I cannot process which way they're coming from until I get hit. Those are my worst bullet patterns.
I'm gonna say purely because of Yatsurashi, arrows.
Arrows suck.
Arrows suck. Do bosses that move count? Because if so, I'm gonna say that.
Well, that's a general thing, not really a specific shot type.
Bullets that come from behind are also definitely a weak point for me.
A bullet that is so slow you back up into them. Those infuriate me. Because a bullet that is past you is no longer anything you should worry about, and then when you hit it anyway, you're like, nice, I got hit by the fucking pawn that's out of the game.
There we go.
Nice.
17.
It's a nice second and third non-spell follow a specific static pattern. It cannot wall you if you're doing everything right and approach the approach to his dodge aggressively upwards. Okay, I see. So it is consistent, but if you don't play it exactly properly, you do get walled. I see.
The Earth Cat is glowing.
I'm expecting them to explain this tomorrow at the World Cup, but you know, I'm very curious about this kind of stuff, so I appreciate the information. It's good to know for when I actually see it, so I can, because like if I know what it is they're supposed to be doing, then I can appreciate it more. I still think you can appreciate it just by seeing it without knowing, but actually knowing what it is they're trying to do and then them executing it, in my opinion, is more impressive. That's why I like watching fighting games, because I know enough about fighting games to understand what's going on. I don't know how to play them, I'm bad at playing them, but my knowledge of how they work makes me excited to see them. Like something as simple as winning a neutral exchange in footsies is like, yo, because I can see all like,
Oh, I was safe there.
I can see what all the players are doing, what they're going for, what their poke options are and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I cannot hope to do it myself because I can't play the games, but I have enough general knowledge of fighting games that I can appreciate all the intricacies of it.
You're light of the palm. Alright.
If a card requires a special strategy to not get walled after 15 seconds of proper dodging, the card is probably stupid. Well, good thing it's not a card, and it's a cooldown, right?
Oh, I moved too far.
The Palm of Light.
Hand of Fate. Oh.
I don't even know what hit you.
I got hit by a laser. I was too far over.
A struggle with crossing bullets, aka water, metal, mercury poison. You know what? I actually agree with you. When I look at mercury poison as a spectator, it doesn't look that bad to me, but I know if I'm the one actually dodging it, I'm gonna hit a bullet.
I think I did it. I think I've done Mercury Poison enough times thanks to 11 that I'm confident in it. And only that.
The Miyamiko's second and fourth phase is Mr. Square Count. Spell cards don't really exist back then, so I would say they count, but I have no idea what they look like. There were no spell cards back in the day, just attacks that kept happening. They were all non-spells.
Yep.
Sideways knives from left and right. You're right. You're right. Kaneko's attack where she fires knives at a almost 45-degree angle is terrible. I hate that shit. Prison rules, yeah. I was talking about Yumiko. Oh, well then, yeah, there you go. I fucking hate sideways knives, dude. Knives have like an elongated hitbox that I feel like every time I dodge the tip of it, I get hit by the hilt.
Yeah.
Wonder why people always refer to the hardest spell cards as the most. The cooldowns have ruined more runs than actual cards themselves. Because cooldowns are just cooldowns, you know? They're just things that happen in between. But spell cards are the big meme. They're the thing that everyone knows.
You know, I just thought of something. How do cooldowns work when it comes to the spell card rules?
They're just sprays of Danmaku, really.
But what makes them not spell cards, besides just not being given a name?
I don't know. Worst hitboxes. Number 1, arrows. Number 2, knives.
I actually have.
Number 3, pickles. Are you referring to Shinky's Cheeto bullets? Because I fucking hate Cheeto bullets.
I have an answer to that. It's called every bullet in 14.3 because they're all made to be.
Remember, once you dodge the first one, you don't have to move anymore.
Right.
Fast aim bullets, properly time and redirect, and fast RNG bullshit swords around to hit you anyway. Those are my favorite bullets. The ones you dodge and get hit by anyway. They make me feel stupid.
Oh, that's a bad spot, Junko.
Pickles are Miko's bullets. I call them pickles because they're a notorious Shiriko Dama spell card. Pickles? Oh, the ninja stars.
Yeah, I almost called them kunai. They're not kunai
The
at all.
fuck? They look like pickles to you? I call them ninja stars.
Yeah.
And LOLK most bosses have harder non-spells and spells, the exception being Junko and Satan. At least in Lunatic, this is pretty agreed upon. Junko's cooldowns are very basic looking.
They are circles. And there's nothing more to it than that.
They feel too tiny to be shuriken.
Alright, I might
Yeah,
bomb.
but I don't want to call them pickles.
I might bomb here because I can barely do this one on normal mode.
I also don't want to call them buttholes either.
Yeah, I'm gonna bomb here.
The concept of a sentence, me saying, yeah, I hate when Notori throws buttholes at me. I can't dodge them. It's a bit weird, don't you think?
A little bit. Gotta agree.
I never remember how the lasers work until I get hit by one of them.
I can't do this one on normal mode, let alone now. So
I've had some fucking trouble on this one.
Yeah, I'm bumming. I'll bomb eventually when I decide I actually want to.
Murderous lilies. They're so big.
They sure are. They're at least pretty compared to everything else she does.
Whoa! That one was inside of you.
I didn't realize I'd be inside of it. I had the idea, and then I was like, Alright, yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh, she shot that in you.
Yeah, I was wondering if that might work, but nah.
Just did what I did. And direct it on the wall, and then the wall, and then the corner, and the corner. Don't go too low, though, because otherwise you'll get it stuck to the wall at the bottom of the screen. She shoots 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna... You know what? I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. A master plan. That's not it.
Eggman! Arrow bullets are weird to me because they look like they're disappearing at the end of them, but I don't know if there's actually a hitbox. Well.
I mean, I said I was gonna do it.
Spell cards kill you because you don't know what you're doing yet. Cooldowns kill you even if you know what you're doing, since most of them are no-nonsense dodging. Hence, they require less wiggle room than generally more gimmicky spell cards. Understandable. To be honest, as much as I rip on Raiko's spell cards, I pretty much bombed every single cooldown she had.
Yeah, because she throws ripples at you twice.
I hate her cooldowns. Her cooldowns piss me off.
You know, my favorite spell cards that Raiko has are her timeout and her last one because of the rhythm they have. I think that's really cool, and I wish more of them did that. Instead of just being, here's a drum, get it? Because I'm a drum. Well, I got hit twice, but you know what? It's okay.
Alright, this one. This one went by really fast for me.
Not quite sure how. That's so much easier.
Felt easier than normal mode, didn't it?
Yeah. What the heck?
These come from the diagonals, and easy or normal mode comes from left, right, top, and bottom.
What the hell? This is so much easier.
So I guess it's because for normal mode you need to like go in a box.
I didn't even die there.
You need to go in like a box formation on normal mode, but in this one you just kind of need to go like in an oval.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that one was not nearly as bad. See, I did that one on my first try, though.
I did that one on my first try on my own time and when we first played this. So you know what? I'm okay holding that out.
The lunatic bosses start having bomb shields on all their cooldowns, I'll quit. Yeah. The spell card on easy? What's it look like? Actually, what does this game look like on easy mode?
I don't know.
I can't imagine it can't be that easy.
Alright, well I second tried it and now I'll
Does anyone have the copy pasta? I like that copy pasta. I didn't get to read it properly because I was the one doing it. I want to read it. I honestly think this one would be easier on keyboard because I think it's easier to make the finer movements.
Yep.
But on a controller, sometimes you overextend.
Yeah.
Going through Yomu's cooldown 3 times without bombing. I don't want to.
Oh, I overextended! What compelled Zun to just make this circle?
Because Jimko. This is what she does. She just fires circles. With tight circles.
There we go.
Ooh, well done.
Pristine lunacy. Ah, yes.
There it is. I do not believe that it is statistically possible to capture TSS without using tasks or cheating in some way. I kind of think that Zun was trolling us by putting this pattern in the game and having no way to tell if someone is cheating just by looking at the screen footage. I think he knows full well that it's impossible, and the whole thing is little more than a social experiment to see how many people will cheat and then try to pass their work off as legitimate.
So what was the strategy for this one again?
Hug the bottom of the screen. Dodge that laser, then push upwards so you don't get memed on. Then push backward downwards to avoid this laser coming in.
But you're supposed to hug one side, right?
What do you... Not her! Don't hug her!
I keep forgetting I'm that far up.
That's a good copy pasta. I wish I knew its origins.
I know it's not really a proper copy.
Whoever wrote it has some very, very strong feelings towards TSS, that's for sure.
What the fuck?
You nudged into it.
I know. I know it's not proper coffee pasta, but I do still like the get good poke. No, I'm not doing
stage 6.
because it's absolute gum. The final boss is bad. It's either dumb pixel perfect positioning or dumb RNG bump. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Ah! Can I just bomb this?
You cannot capture TSS without a TAS.
What is TSS actually?
They hate how Mario backwards log jumps everywhere. Stop hugging her!
I'm sorry, I forget. I might bomb, because I don't like these lasers.
There's some element of randomness to it.
So I'm gonna bomb it!
Trembling Shiver Star and Tool Assisted Speedrun. TSS and TAS.
Now watch me do it perfectly, now that I have the bomb active.
I captured it.
No, I got memed on.
I think my favorite part about that copy pasta is that after it talks about needing tasks to do it, it's like, as anyone who did this properly probably cheated. Like, damn! That's a bit of an upgrade.
Right, this is, fun.
Tool assisted Trembling Shiver Star speedrun. Yes, the tats! Show Junko your tats! Wait, that's not good.
Oh.
I don't need a tool assisted. I don't need tool assistance to shiver while fighting Junko. Oh.
Oh, Carl.
Remember how many times I got hit at 2 seconds on this one?
Yeah, like 3 times in a row, man. Oh.
Right, you got hit at 24.
Oh, I tried to nudge. I tried to do another nudge, and it didn't do.
He has 2 hits on this one.
Alright, and that's my fault for bombing and then not getting hit. My bad. But we're not playing good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Why is Junko's timeout spell just a fucking zit popper? It's disgusting. "30 seconds of just nothing but fun."
What is it fun though?
We know the hitbox is enlarged, yeah. We know.
Yeah.
It's still a free hit, so.
Oh, shush you, Reimu player.
Small ass hitboxes.
You are not allowed to complain about hurt boxes. You're not allowed to say anything about my free hit. I gotta deal with the
A free hit is nothing good. What? A free hit's way better than a small hitbox.
I mean, yes, but you're being like, oh, being big's not that big of a deal, and it's like, bruh.
Okay, being big is fucking stupid. You grow bigger as a dumbass spell card.
Yes!
That spell card is garbage. Hot garbage.
And yet you have the easiest time with it because you play Rainbow.
I pressed bomb! I didn't even get to have an easy time with it.
God damn it. Grayson, why you gotta be so chunky?
He's holding all the rest of his bombs for the next one, because if he runs out, he doesn't have anything else he can use them with.
Yeah, Chad, I want to be real with you. I'm not even gonna try Pristine, whatever PDA, Pristine Danmaku Hell.
Grayson can get 231 times in LOLK Legacy and get a 1cc.
Nice.
You can get 231 times, and my hitbox being small is a bigger issue here.
Yes. You have to move to Gray's Dormy.
The horror. Meanwhile, you can accumulate a higher death count than every single fucking game combined and still get a 1cc.
Yes.
This card, yes, I was told on Monday that this card is harder on hard mode. I forget the reason why.
There's like a layer of blue bullets on Lunatic or something that don't actually do much. So,
and they, but on hard mode, it's just more red ones that chase you. I believe that's what it was.
Yeah.
So the Lunatic one compensates with the blue bullets by removing some of the red ones.
Mm.
Oh.
Dang it.
That's how it goes. Card has more red balls than Lunatic, because Lunatic has additional blue balls, which are irrelevant mostly. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that was mentioned before. I spent some time on this one. That's for sure. And then I spent some fucking time on the next one.
more time.
A lot of time. Chad, I had chicken and veggies today, and I'm not hungry. But now I'm hungry, and I don't know why.
Bruh!
Why am I hungry all of a
How
sudden?
did I back into the one spot that got me hit?
You'll get a 1 CC, but you won't get a good ending because LOLK requires you to go deathless for that. True. Very true. Chad, imagine if Junko didn't even fight you unless you got here without getting hit. Because in Legacy mode, if you do get hit, she laughs at you, but you still fight.
Yeah. Mega Man Omega actually played through this on Legacy mode for his series. The Madman. The absolute madman.
He may play normal mode, but he's
very
definitely
good.
very good at the games.
Oh, I moved into it, man!
Pachoon, pachoon, pachoon!
Oh yes, my free hit that gives me no invulnerability and just gets me memed on by lasers.
I don't see a laser.
Yeah, did you watch the Clown Piece fight?
Clown Piece was not nearly as bad as this bitch.
No.
That's for sure.
Not even close! I got RNG! I'm gonna blame everything on RNG. It's always the RNG's fault.
Final bosses in Touhou should just give up beforehand if you arrive them with no death. And the game then finishes with a successful 1 CC.
It would make LNNs harder or easier.
No. The thing about the stage 6 bosses is some of them would see that and they would definitely think like, yo, this is gonna be fun. I gotta get me some of that. A lot of the bosses in the game would become even more excited if you were that good. Because a lot of the reason for their actions is because they're bored out of their fucking minds.
Kakautia literally wants to go down against Tokyo because she finds out how strong the people there are.
So like, Remy would definitely be interested.
Be like, damn, your blood's probably great. I want some of that.
She would be entertaining,
Long
so
ass blood.
she would definitely want to fight you if you perfected everything up to that point. Can't think of a stage 6 boss that would really give up because they fear you. Because every single yokai in this series believes they are better than everyone else.
True.
I have more confidence in capturing Akati's spell cards than capturing Junko's. I actually agree with you.
Yep.
Because I could actually capture some of Akatia's stuff. But I can't capture anything of fucking hers.
Nope.
Her spell cards are just threading the needle. There's nothing pretty about them. They're just annoying. Ah! Those bosses would, yeah.
John, I'm gonna start mashing bomb now. Cause I want. What are we going? 3 hours? Yeah,
3
maybe
hours.
The stream should be over. Maybe the stream should be over by now.
The stream?
Well,
The stream isn't
I mean
over.
the VOD. Maybe the VOD should end.
People are gonna see this upload and they're gonna see 3 hours and they'll be like, damn, Andrew must be really good.
No, I'm not. I mean, I beat Hikatia, so I mean, that was something.
That's true.
Albeit, I bombed a lot, but...
Whatever, it's over and done with. I doubt I'm ever gonna go back to her. Maybe I will someday, but without Raisin's ability, I don't really like playing the game of finite lives with Reimu. Her shit's hard to deal with, and I am not comfortable with it. Alright. You better hope that's enough to get you through this.
There's no way it isn't.
So, if you press bomb or get hit in these first 2 phases, I'm not respecting you.
Alright, fair enough.
189 attempts, I got hit by the second phase once.
So all I gotta do is make it to phase 3 and you'll respect me.
Well, get to phase 3 and then just win. You
Alright.
have like 9 hits, you'll be fine.
I guess
I'm just saying, if you get hit at this point right now, I'm gonna laugh at you. Alright, now feel free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Get hit. Alright, I'm just gonna...
The game is over, chat.
I'm so good at this game, you guys.
Junko down. Bonus fail.
Oh yeah, I got a bomb piece. Sick. Thank you, Earth Cat.
Perfectly round. He just stood still and mashed the bomb button.
I don't know if the mic picked it up, but I put the controller up to let you hear me press it.
Alright. Scroll all the way back up.
First try. Hey, you're not wrong.
Clown. It was first try. It beats my 189 tries, I suppose.
Yeah, and then Anna explains the backstory.
And Raisin doesn't understand it because she's just a bunny.
Yeah, and her feet are numb.
Moon, Chang, Hui, Junko, kid killed Sun, Earth, Moon Zone. Moon Zone! Now that's some good explanation right up there.
And her feet are numb. Yeah, feet!
That's all you get, chat. My hands are
Racing
numb.
gets exposition and her feet go numb.
Not a great ending for the poor girl. There we go.
She never appeared again. Unless she appeared in the written work or something.
No.
Think about it. Raisin's not in 14.3. Surprise.
Raisin's not really anywhere. She's in 15.5.
That's good. Yeah, circles. Yay, we're done.
Wow, amazing. Great. All right, chat. That's LOLK for another LOL day.
0 points. 0 points.
So yeah, next will be 16. I guess.
Yay.
Time to put up the poll and see which character blocks that screen. Will 16 be difficult? Maybe.
I have a question. Are Satono and Mai going to be separate entries?
Probably. I don't know. They're kind of together, aren't they?
Yeah, they're kind of.
It's whatever Demo wants to do, I suppose. He's the
pair.
one drawing it, so he'll make the choice if he wants to put them together. Doesn't matter to me. Either way, there will be a poll for Monday, and then we'll try 16. 16 on hard mode.
Oh no, aren't we playing the demo on Monday?
You're right. You're right, chat. We're playing the demo. Forgot. Well, I guess it depends how much time it takes. I can't imagine 3 stages will take that long.
Yeah, not between the two of us.
Yeah.
Are we gonna no bomb it?
It doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll probably do both, chat. We'll just start. We'll do the demo stuff, and then we'll do a run or two. It might not be as long. 16 might not be as long. If anything, it'll just be Andrew's attempt to do the extra stage. I'll do like one hard run. He'll do an extra run and whatever.
I'll study Okina, since apparently studying the VODs multiple times a day helps.
So we'll do that. So Monday will be the demo. We'll get through all the different beginning runs, check those out, and then we'll do a shorter 16 where we get a feel for hard mode, and Andrew will get the Okina clear, and then on Friday we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program. That's tough. Well, no, we're not
17 hard mode.
We're not gonna LNN the demo. We're just gonna do normal mode.
We could try.
No, I'm not gonna try. It's gonna be hard. Somebody else will take care of that. I'm more interested in seeing how the story is gonna shape up more than anything, and then I'll play the actual game when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. I am. So Monday will be that. Odds are there will be people who have already played it, and there will be information already up and available by Sunday, because the demo will be available. You'll see the screenshots, but I'm probably going to try to avoid as much as I can. That probably won't be possible because I'm on Twitter, but I'm going to try and limit my how much I take in from the game until I actually get to play it myself. We'll see.